once again. He's playing right outside of that far D range. One of the few characters that has valuable tools outside of Dolores far D, and it's making it so difficult to play the character.
More to go. Oh, had the right idea. Okay. Counter hit ping, baby. Let's get it. The knockdown Peter might need to secure it around.
Damn, really spending on this. That was so much damage, though. Oh, my God.
That was a lot. The bear grab, though. Yeah, we got that on deck. Uppercut busted out here. And there it is. Checking the two-way. Caught low cost Nash in there. What we got? We got, oh yeah, Benny Morrow Anchor again. 4 bars. That's a hell of a lot of EXBPs and EX right Jenkins, which covers the air. You see it already going for the right Jenkins. Base the DP. And this is going to hurt low cost. One more confirmed, possibly, if not 2. Okay.
Nice. DP super. Gets out of the corner on top of which. The meter issue, though, it's so bad. This character's great in neutral, but the damage all comes from that meter bar.
It's going to need quite a few hits. Benny Morrow only needing 2. Oh, the command grab whips right in front of his face. And that gives Peter a second lease on life here.
Oh, no. All right, DP super hit kills now. And the DP itself, okay, now spent the EX. Oh, the whip! He actually got him to do the same exact thing. How many times in this top 8 alone am I going to tell you that a second longer of patience is going to pay dividends?
Wow. I mean, like you brought up before, and we've seen it on display. Low cost, obviously getting the punish on Peter and baiting the DP. It happened against him. Use his own rule book. Patience, it's a virtue, man, and it comes in, as you can see in spades, it'll come. It'll give you the victory here, and it'll put Peter up one more game. Winner of this goes on, like we mentioned, it's the top 3 where you want to be. Lokov now on the back foot after having an impressive run. And you see that Peter taking that momentum shift all the way into this game.
Yeah, and I felt like Lokov just on a heater up until that very last moment. And we'll see if it cools him off or if he can continue the momentum. But Peter is looking a little bit better than the first 2 games on this matchup.
He is. I love the attention to detail again on his just his spacing when it comes to anti-air. He gets the counter hit. He worked so hard for that one. Finally got the opening. Nah, we don't respect it. No mix for you. Hold this Ryuko Ramen.
Pushing towards the corner once again. Not 2C hitbox, baby. 2C hitbox is a thing of beauty.
2C hitbox or dual on dummy thick? You decide.
Little column A, little column B, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Sending it.
But yeah, I mean, one of the best 2Cs in the game. Just not only does it reach the sky, but it's also 4 frames and its initial startup on the ground. So not only a great footsie tool, but a phenomenal anti-air.
Everything in the books for Rio. And of course, I think the hit, depending on the range you hit it at, close to the corner, you get that EX and replicate. In this case, we're going to get it off of the top and confirmed. A little bit of scaling because of the CD starter, but that's A-okay.
Late jump, looking for the throw there. Gets a throw of his own. Keeps it simple, just a regular jump in. Ooh.
Peter's trying to find answers here. He's looking for, he's trying to catch Rio just dashing in to grab, but he hasn't just yet. Top CD will find a way. Ooh, too far for the EX pillars. Got it. Go back, you need to.
Nice. Oh, just a perfect space far D. He doesn't have a lot of health to gain back. Only 250, and that probably means he's at like, what, yeah, 350-ish. It's not a lot. That's like 1 poison super.
Yeah. 2C, Snake Strike, Poison.
Yep.
Stomp, yeah, we're done.
Air flips that time. Got the EX command grab.
I love it. I love it right there.
So much damage! What?
Instant overhead too. The car cancel on the far C into the stomps. Lokov maximizing his distance here, knowing where he's at on the stage at all times. Petering back down to Isla. We saw what happened before, and now this is his last chance to replicate it. Only way to stay in this bracket now.
Oh my God.
It's not the guy I need walking me down, bro. I'm not trying to see Yamazaki at all.
Peter does have the value, though. The 2.5 bars can beat a lot of damage. He needs to find the opportunity, but Lokov playing like a wall. There it is right there. Gets the 5 CD, nothing afterwards.
Oh, that's a misstep there. He gets punished. 6B is minus, and she can only cancel it off of close C, so she can't do anything else. Command grab, you're not going nowhere. Kept to the corner. His overhead stomp, and that should not do it. But Yamazaki's yucking it up as he gets the meaty snake strikes, and Lokov advances over Peter.
In fact, this guy's Yamazaki is the most frightening thing in the tournament, I think. It's just absolutely insane. To think that, like, he does 2 EXs and gets, like, 300 damage, that's what people do for DP Super with, like, nowhere near the amount of risk that DP Super has. It's absolutely insane. And then on top of which, going for the EX overhead, one of the fastest overheads in the game, by the way. You don't see it all that often because it costs meter, but it's legitimately almost impossible to react to. So using that as a round closer, he hasn't used that all top 8, and then all of a sudden comes out of nowhere. It's like great tool to close out the game.
That's what you do, right? You save it. You know, the joke is save it for nationals, but you save what you didn't do before. It's going to work now. Your mind is so overloaded. Your brain is smooth from all these jump Cs, all these stand Cs, all these snake strikes. And yeah, I mean, Lokov, the Yamazaki, is premier as can be, the best in the world, I think, with that character. And really, I mean, he's making the case for me to just like hit the lab and start playing that character. Honestly, the way he uses him, and obviously they got him a dub. He's moving on, and we are officially in top 3. So.
Top 3, and let me tell you, it's gonna be just a bloodbath from here on out. And who's gonna take that first spot? It's such an important one early on. We're going to figure that out in just a moment. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Losers Finals. Don't go anywhere.
Check out 2 of our artists, Kinda Not and Ianzu Art. Located in Artist Alley booths R2 and L7. Be on the lookout for the upcoming Devil Trigger and Mob collections. Gatekeep.us for merch that beats life in a first to 10 and then says, I don't even play this game. The Skullgirls Community Tour 2026 is in full swing. Frosty Faustings is the first offline stop of the year. Coming to Combo Breaker, CEO, TNS Online, and more to be revealed. More details at start.gg/Skullgirls. Unleash the next era of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Season Pass 2. 6 explosive DLC fighters dropping monthly from January through June 2026. Starting with Taekwondo Master Kim Jae-hoon. Returning legends Nightmare Keese, Blue Mary, and Wolfgang Krauser join the fray, plus 2 epic mystery characters teased for massive surprises. Slashback returns April 11th and 12th for its 4th year in Northern California. Featuring an Artist Alley for the first time, they're taking your celebration of anime and fighters to the next level. Register now at StarGG/Slashback and follow their socials for updates. CEO 2026 returns to the massive Rosen Shingle Creek in Orlando, Florida on August 14th through 16th with the biggest lineup in history. And hey, while you're there, check out the 24-hour Chip Bailey World Arcade with over 100 arcade cabinets, karaoke.
早安，早安。
Registration is now check out all of our awesome Frosty Faustings merch. Whether you're headed to your local or an important job interview, we've got the gear you need. Shirts, hats, pants, keychains, blankets, mugs. They won't be here forever, so get yours now.
KOF 还没打完，等我下啊！哎呀妈！走开啦！一打，每天都这样。
Thank you guys for sticking around. We got top 3 for you guys in just a moment. My name is Sammy. With me is Rome. We're going to be following the rest of this for you. So King of Fighters 15, man, is freaking good.
It's kind of nice, especially in year 4 when you got nothing but sweats, unks, gods, goats, everything all in the mix. We narrowed it down. It was like 96 players. We're down to 3. There's 3 left to go, and one of the 3 will be our very first to qualify for the SNK World Championship 2026, giving them a nice little break. They ain't got to sweat too much coming into the year, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, so we'll see who's going to meet ET. Who is sitting
我刚才看 ET 好像
grand finals slots on the bottom side.
他好像还没出破
Score versus Wilcox. We'll have you guys. We'll have
因为他好像还没打完。
the roads it took to get there. Let me
我
tell
看一
you,
下，
this has been just an absolute monster of a top 8. Back and forth, crazy comebacks, characters you don't
他还有一
normally
场
see in top 8s. It has it all.
The number of characters we've seen is not what we're used to, right? Like we're used to a lot of Islas, we're used to a lot of Bennies. We haven't seen not one regular Yashiro, which is like possibly the strongest point character in the game. But we're seeing a ton of Duelon, a ton of Ryo. So the characters you're used to seeing, you're not seeing them as much. But again, KOF a very diverse game, especially again, I gotta emphasize year 4, man. I love new fighting games, but I also love to see seasons that take it to a game that has so much time to develop over numerous patches, numerous metas.
声音 OK 吗？声音 OK 吗
It's gonna be a tough one. Lokov coming in to this set initially so hot, man. I mean, we've seen the play he's had. I called it the ethereal state that he was in, where everything he just did work, right?
Yep.
And looking to take the momentum. It's a score who unfortunately lost 3-0 to ET, the only like really kind of lopsided match in the top 8 so far.
Yeah, and definitely showed, I think, that the historic difference between the 2 players. Definitely, I think also another one. It's really hard to play against ET with anybody, but it's one of those roads that you're just going to have to overcome when we get there. So we'll see that in just a moment as we get this button check going. And I'm really curious to see what Score thinks after that winners finals. I can see, I was calling for the Billy change, but I can understand wanting to stay on the sinking ship when you're down 2-0 in grand finals and you're just like, you know what, I'll get the next one, right? Like, turn my brain off and do my best on this one and like because mental fortitude is a big factor in King of Fighters, man. You are playing a game that is longer than every other fighting game on the market right now. And that endurance is necessary in a tournament, especially when you're getting into the weeds, the end of our top 8.
Yeah, I mean, the long day of playing, right? And like you mentioned earlier, these players, especially these two in particular, they come a long ways from here. So they have to adapt to the time zone difference. They got to adapt to their schedule as far as playing and getting everything they can get in, like getting, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just acclimated essentially to the time zones and everything. And like you said, it's a long day, so that mental fortitude, really, you need to depend on that. Your hands are getting tired. It's towards the end of the day. Maybe you're hungry. Maybe you didn't sleep much. Maybe you got a little bit of cold. There's so many variables that come into it, and top players' jobs are to try to mitigate through that as best as possible. But there is no time for that right now. It is time for Frosty Fausting's top 3 Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, actually. I saw 2 Fatal Fury characters in the front right there, and I got a little confused. But we are in there. Yamazaki versus Billy, the Southtown Goons going at it.
Yeah, and so Yama starting for the first time in our top 8 here, has been playing him second for the most part and having Ryo take that point spot. And I don't even think Ryo should be that bad in this matchup particularly, but I know that Mexico has been starting to play more Billy, and so I think he's going to have an idea how to play this matchup, Yama versus Billy specifically.
That was a great start right there with the hop CDs. Oh, yeah, score already having it scouted. You got light up bowl. Up bowl is so great at just covering that space right above Billy to get the proper anti-air whip punish. That's footsies, baby. Sand CD and already to the wall.
And one of the things that's really cool about Lokov's play style is that he does not care where he spends meter. If he thinks it's a good idea, he'll do it. He is not saved for his other characters because he knows how to play every character on point, on anchor, in the middle. So if the next character in second doesn't have any meter, it doesn't matter because he's learned how to play that style anyway.
He's done it already, yeah. 23 seconds. Right now, we on that Jordan number. We out here in Chicago, too. See how Score can close things down. I mean, we don't need to do much of your long call.
哎呦，这么厉害！
No! Billy Kane problem. Super out of range there. But I like the idea. I like the concept and the theory behind Score's decision making there. But the range just not in the favor of him.
Nice little privilege of the close seas that reach the air, being able to double as anti-airs in this situation. Does get to close it out. And all things considered, not so bad after the first 2 characters.
Not bad at all, honestly. 3 bars. He's winning the meter war right now. He's got a character, so we'll see. Run up, throw, round start. Establish that. Okay. Oh, the hesitation. Jump. Oh, no.
Really? Yeah.
Huge drop.
Very big drop. Losing those 2 bars, a big deal. And now Lokov obviously having a little more access to options, a little bit more leeway for here. But EX Moonslasher going to give him some space.
No counter hit on that 2C, so 6B does not connect there. And Lokov trying to stay in that max range. He was looking for it.
Yeah.
And you gave it to him.
Oh, my God.
He's giving it, and we take a whole mile, and it's time to guess again. We have overhead as well to help us out.
Nice. Good read on the empty low there, faking the safe jump. Nice. Gets the confirm from the close C. Very well done. And closes that out. Lokov turns it around and now puts Score on his anchor.
What I love about that interaction, too, that was a delayed 6A. So that was definitely a throw bait, right? We were trying to catch throw maybe on the way down, but Lokov, spending that last frame to catch it. Oh, but he got caught, opened up. We sealed him up. Absolutely. I think we go in, twirl on it. Bobby Schmurder gets the throw. Pressure's on. Yo,
dude, why did you go half screen with 6 feet? She stepped in there.
She was all the way by Max, the monster dude, and just connected from that far.
That was, dude, this character space control is absurd.
She's got those, the Sea Viper shoes, like the little hydraulics in them. That's what it is, man. That was crazy. Oh, I just peeped. I don't mean to nerd out. Those dudes from the Conchero trailer on the car.
Oh my God.
I just noticed that.
What?
Yeah. Yo, move over. Look off, move.
Backdash shit. Score. Stop getting good pressure in the corner. We have something stupid to say.
He's getting pressure right now. Score is not a big fan of that trailer, clearly. You see him go over the pressure. Guard cancels back. Command grabs. Are we going? Ooh, okay.
I never expected him to cross up again. That was a great mix-up from Lokov.
That was nice. Okay, good stagger. 6B again to the rescue. Anti-Aaron with punishment. Doing it all. We see Shizuru, the Sacred Treasures, moving on in that first game.
Yeah, that was a really, really good round from Score on the Chizuru, right? Got his opponent into the corner and pretty much kept the pressure up there. I mean, took like an 80% life lead or something like that. Really hard to get over. And so that was a great first round. The type of round you need against somebody who's had really good momentum. And going back to member select, I'm interested to see if Yama takes a second position, even if I don't feel like it was the problem. Like, I mean, I don't think there's any problems for Lokov. Just kind of lost the last round. That happens. But new point character, once again, I mean, everybody's run the lap now and taken the different positions. And Benny Maru sees the front position versus Billy.
Optimal choice for him. I guess we got access to that jump B that's going to cut like a knife through pretty much all of Billy's buttons, right? He's going to win the air-to-air. Jumping in because of like how Billy's hurt box is kind of structured.
Yeah.
He's more susceptible to getting crossed up by it as well, so it's a good tool. I mean, we got Trip as well, which is great. Yeah, I mean, this on paper this looks good.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't necessarily need to do anything either. You can kind of approach this when Benny's got a really good run speed, good jump arc as well.
I mean, he's Benny Maru James, bro. He's the GOAT. My man's got canonically the most KOF title wins in the universe, so trying to add another one. But we got the up pull. Delayed hop CD. Ooh.
Yeah, keeps it simple. I think he missed his run up and just did well to get anything off of that CD.
You gotta watch those slashes though. I think Score is picking up on the timing of that. Of course, I say that he eats a knee to the dome jump B. Oh, the lockdown from EXR Jenkins. 3 hits, and you gotta guess where he's coming from.
And he just backs up afterwards. He doesn't mind. Oh my god. Both players are playing at that range. Finally, the jump B cuts through the neutral. And Lokov taking it with the first character. Not a lot of life back with the 18 seconds, but he'll be happy to take the first one.
Easily. Proper position. Damn near, you know, full health, about 80%. Idern's going to take his time. But that's A-okay. You run the clock down as best as you can. Maybe put a sense of urgency on Score if possible. Just a few trades. Trades going to work really well in this matchup. Of course, we eat this frame trap 6B instead.
All right. Guess for your character. Oh, the cross cut. This guy's good.
It's almost like he's seen this character a few times, you know what I'm saying? Commentating the wars of Lokov versus Reno in various online tournaments. Definitely got the Idern matchup down packed, but there's that hop CD. Oh no!
He missed the button for the max confirm. All that.
这样声音 OK 吗？
If you get any value, you got a little bit out of it. You might as well do something.
Yeah, throw it out there. Ooh, EXDP? Oh, okay. Trying to hit the remaining frames of that right Jenkins, but it's so hard to punish. You got a trip, yeah, from that range.
It's one of the hardest things to do versus this character, and that's why his Raijin is an incredible space control tool.
As you see on display, damn, kicked him in the inner thigh, bro. That was a little MMA, little...
Hit him with Anderson Silva?
Yeah! Oh, man, it broke his own leg. Not like this.
Run up throw. You wouldn't expect it from a character with a flash kick and a fireball, but he is one of the fastest characters in the game.
I just want to know the thought process when they were like making Hyder, and like he just has everything.
Yeah.
And I think there's actually a game, I think it's 01, where they forego the charge inputs, so it's all just like just like regular fireball. Yeah. Go boot up 01 when you can. It's gnarly,
Frightening.
That's gnarly. Ooh, but that right there, all those strings, putting those normals together. So Lokov trying to back that shot possibly.
Nice. Just a fireball, but it gets him out of the corner.
Oh, parry cancel. Can't afford to miss that again if you're Lokov. He does.
Doesn't get the punish after the roll, but side switches. Good positioning for Lokov, maybe to make a comeback here.
He's waiting. He's trying to get Score to commit There it is, a 6v. We're gonna see an overhead at some point. Nope.
There it is. He's been looking for that the entire time, and he finally gets to pay it off.
Spending it all. Oh. And a round on the board for Lokov. Not gonna douse the flame that easily, Score.
Need more games to recognize how cool it is to do like a bunch of super flashes and one super, man. It's so sick.
Word.
Man, Rambo supers and just multiple super flashes. That's my shit.
It's dope. I mean, and he's got his own exclusive like the art of fighting sound effects.
Yeah.
声音如果要调整，跟我讲一下哦。
A little bit of lore. Like that's the first super in all of fighting.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the very first super, the Ryuko Rambo. So like the fact that like we're still seeing that here, it's you know, it's a modern take on it. Obviously, even further on in Fatal Fury with how Marco has his, like it's really cool to see. But yeah, that's a little bit of a history lesson for you guppies in the chat.
I love that. That's what you see with King of Fighters, right? It's such a love letter all the fighting games in general. You know, this is like the 20th iteration of this game or some nonsense. Like it's always just, it's been so critical to the legacy of fighting games.
And it preserves it really well. As you see these characters from the 90s still duking it out, but here we go 1-1. We got Japan versus Mexico, another international showdown here. Like I said, you know, we don't even have to wait for these big, like super duper majors to watch.
分数哥真有耐心。
At Frosty, which is an amazing big major in its own right, picking a big old bat swing with that stand CD.
And great range on that. Obviously has the opportunity for big damage as well, but Lokov hasn't been able to find that big opening, but still playing it patient.
Okay.
Gets the confirm this time. Very nice.
Billy Kane winning. Let's go.
I mean,
this game.
It took like 8 games, but we've finally seen, I think, what the Billy came to do, which is take a round by harassing the ever-loving hell out of his opponent. Oh my God, I can't believe it reached.
哎，掉钱
So。I'm like, are we gonna get that? Whoa. You don't ever see that as well, but we got it. No reversal for Billy and his cane. Billy and his cane, Billy and his game. Excuse me. My brain
完全接近，完全接近不了。
Or okay, we're finally seeing the choice of this character.
这种打法以前就是以前在那个街机的时候会被打那一种。
Zero, get me out of your face, bro. You got an orange jumpsuit on. I don't trust you. What kind of criminal are you? Oh, the hesitation 5C, try to catch a button. This is tough for Lokov here. Oh,
跳路有了。
He's gone. He's gone. Where did his blood go, bro?
It's gone. That's all. It was here, and now it's not. As I was fixing my mouth to say, damn, this is kind of hard for Lokov, he said, LOL, watch this.
All Rio needs is a corner and a couple of VX bars, man. Anything can happen.
But not to take away from the score, playing that matchup, you know, relatively well. And he's almost playing it, I mean, the same way, which is you were right. Same kind of design philosophy for what her and Billy wants to do. Just going about it in different ways, and of course she has better versions. But you still are going to eat a parry. The Tatsu not going to work there, punishing the recovery frames.
Yeah, so the way that his hitboxes work on those tools, on EX Tatsu, it hits a little bit higher if you're closer because it has that extra hit. The first hit, just like the other ones, pop him up and give you different juggles. So it's really hard to adjust in the heat of the moment, but it is obviously why he's missing a couple of those enders.
Makes a lot of sense. Always got to be aware of your spatial just presence, you know. But it's hard in the heat of battle. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. 5D is going to catch, and we are getting the level 3.
直接3气强血，升一点点。哎，跳过去升龙。
All right, listen. I know you got a lead. Oh my God. Okay, he got away with it. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
啊，这个就没有凹。
Lokov gonna go. Oh, is she getting drilled? Oh no, he's gonna get poisoned. There might be a lot of scaling. Oh my God! Oh my God! No way! Off a pixel of
哎呀，锁血外挂。
saying, nay, there is no way. We put the controller down. We had to.
No way.
I don't know. We already saw that miracle. We might see another.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. It's tough. It's extremely tough. Got a little bit more out of that game than we expected, but nonetheless, score was able to close out.
Yeah, that's one for the highlight reel. I'll tell you that. Member select. Are we gonna see Long? It's been a long time, right?
I would.
I mean, you left that one for me, my guy. No, we're not. We're just going to counter select. We're drinking water.
I would have popped. That's my girl. I would have popped, but it's been a long time since he's played that character. Yeah, I think he's pretty.
Oh!
Oh no, we did get to see his. He did it so fast. I didn't even realize. And this is a character he used to have in the rotation quite consistently. Obviously, when Geese was a top 3 character.
不过分数哥居然没有挂战队的名字，他今年没有战队了，是不是？
But I think it less and less fit the way that he wanted to play the game. He's bringing it back, and I wonder why.
Interesting as well. I mean, we saw a little bit of a glaze right there at the salute at the start. We have access to counter. I don't know if that's maybe something we're thinking about. Air fireball.
哦，现在没有。
Right. You get a lot from parry into DP. Hey, this is interesting, but you know what? Lokov is betting on it, and this has to work, right? He loses this. He's done. He wins. He has to keep his team.
I might have to see it again, but I think I saw the main reasoning, which is the 6 speed. I think that's coming into play here. I think I saw a punish on the pole pull.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
没进啊。
Too late though. 6 speed didn't get changed at all, right? It's been a while.
对啊，EWC 还是比较有那种战队的商业价值。
2A into 5D. We still got great normals, right? Losing some frames on that palm as well, so you can't spam it, which would be a great tool in this matchup. But that is some Geese Howard, man. A little earlier, right? We'll be seeing him next month too.
Nice EX counter saves his life.
早安，早安。
In that counter or in that corner.
And a slow overhead again. Yeah, I mean.
不过
that counter from
不过分数哥实力那么好，
hard knockdown, which was a tremendous buff for him.
实力那么好，战队怎么会不知道他还是有机会可以争取到的？
Finally warming up on the Billy, and it's paying off.
I mean, that's what the sets, you know, the longer the duration of the sets go, right? You sometimes you get tired, but you also get more game time, right? So you get to warm up to that character, even though he's going down.
Much better, got rid of the Billy. About a bar down, but not too bad of a situation, all things considered. Score. Ooh. That's air normal in the game.
Oh my god, how many players are getting got by that stagger string? It's working every single time. Hard knockdown, you have to guess.
Nice, yeah. A little too high, I think. It little more easily recognizable as a cross-up.
现在去就是去也是啦，也是啦。如果这中间又能打到什么的话，可是这样，我记得。我记得去年不是好像有一个消息，好像说不能这样哦。我有点忘记那个是什么，但是好像说，印象中啊，好像是说不能就是给战队捡现成的。还是 EWC 的那个还没有开始。
so clutch, Sammy. I have no idea how this is gonna go, my guy.
The one big benefit we have here is the poison super. The amount of value you can get off of a single bar is huge. There's a genuine potential that he does get 2 combos to kill because of how much damage he does.
Totally. And I mean, that's a great start. Shadow Strike gonna scale quite a bit, but you know what? He's gonna get corner control.
有个签约期限。
Gotta watch out though. She's leaning on 4 bars.
Oh my god, he's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
那可能就是到接近有 EWC 的时候再签约吗？还是怎么样？
You're feeling yourself right now. You can just go in just like that with EX Dash, and this will not be it. No, he's dead. I am a liar, Sammy.
所以 RB 最后打进 EWC 之后，懂，对，就是。
What a set right there. Lowcoff eliminated that third.
就是不能捡现成的。
I mean, that's the first time we saw that wave, and I like that he was able to adapt to the spacing going forward.
就是要在之前就要弄了。
Pixel of life, we got the overhead reset into the maximal confirm, and in the chase down. Yeah, once he saw that meter, that 1 was away and it was a 0, he was like, oh, it's go time. I get to go in. I don't have to worry about poison. I'm sitting on meter. 1 hit into just pressure. He pulls out whatever you want. You saw that work out there, and that was it.
Yeah. I want to mention also that very last moment, Rome was saying, out of meter, he can start going in. You really saw that from Score, right? He just recognized that the damage or the meter differential meant the risk reward is so much in his favor. He can just start betting, and he knew that at some point something was going to hit. It was going to take a lot of effort for Lowcoff to be right that often on something so aggressive, so consistently. So Score just reading that situation correctly, and it puts him in grand finals.
因为如果这样战队捡现成了，等于是对他们积分有利嘛，对不对？ EWC 开始发之后，某个时间点就会开始限制啊。而且换 ET 跟那个分数哥。 为什么感觉现场看起来很热啊？感觉好像大家都蛮热的。
So I imagine that he has the matchup experience nonetheless, and it looks like we're going to try something new a little earlier, and I quite agree. I think that maybe versus ET, I would have given it 1 game, but there's not a lot of margin here versus ET. I don't think you can give up too much time, especially when you need 6 versus this guy.
You couldn't even do 3 before, but you know what? I've seen plenty of reversals of fortune. Score ain't no difference to the change of future possibly. But we got Shizuru on point. Are we just putting hitboxes out there? Are we just 5D'ing? Are we 2C'ing? What's the idea behind this one? Because I was for sure thinking, oh, we have Oyash on point because he can kind of match the freak that is Sylvie with the air normals. He's got the pestering 5B to just be super annoying. An advancing 2C. I don't know. We'll see the theory as it plays out.
Who's going to be our first qualifier in SWC for this next year's tour? ET doing it from the winner's side. Score got a long road ahead. See if the new plan works out, and already gets the jump seat cross up for good damage.
Down to the corner. Oh, he flexing heavy stomps. Yeah.
哦，有了，推进打击有了。
Man, already looks like a continuation from their last set. ET gonna recoup all that health with Sylvie, Paula.
电到，这很赚。啊，哦，好险！刚才那个打点太高了。有了，没给。
This character might be pretty good.
Is she also like the least changed character? outside of the recent DLC? Because there was one patch where they just didn't do nothing to her. They was like, oh, she's fine.
Yeah. Seems like working as intended.
Yeah.
If ET thinks so himself.
Very clear. Yeah, this is looking a tough one already. Score. I mean, man, he just came off that monumental win against Volkov. You can't get down. You got a long set to play. Got to play it out here. Good run start to get things going. Okay.
Yeah, I would actually like to see.
哦，没凹中
Very nice.
这个大伤
I would have liked a heavy starter.
Yes.
But
绝招，然后又两边拆，
something on the board.
这个也是蛮反的。
Away from there.
西加社的那个
I'm going to immediately
跳重手
level 1,
蛮难判断
Either
的，
die or be close to it. And this is going to scale quite a
跟
bit, right?
跟将军那个有点像。
Oh, he's going to spin the one, of course. It's always hard to judge this one, right? But I think she's dead, yeah. Oh!
They nerfed the damage on the ender so much. It used to be like 40 or 50, now it's 10 on full scale. Yeah. I mean, it was one of the reasons why this character was so dominant, right? He just level 1 super off of confirm and he kills you off with so many opportunities.
Killed me based off the mental damage. I gotta watch a whole movie of myself getting ragdolled, bro. Like, I'm good. And then I gotta guess?
I'm getting low-keyed every single round, bro. Please help me.
Spoilers for a ninja. Right now, Hyder looking to spoil the wins of Oyashiro here. One more guess correct. Oh, stay in front. Hesitation close. D still in proximity
哎呦
for that
好险
good patience. I mean, oh, I was gonna say score
分数哥掉钱
He's definitely gonna know how to navigate through some of the tendencies. The Hyder plays like to go
Nice.
for. We got the fire.
早安早安，
Yeah, for what it's worth, I feel like Oya or Score's playing pressing the Oya button is a little bit better. Like
古文跳，哎呦，
the correct moment. Great recognition of how high that jump
有了
and got the throw. That was a clutch defensive read or recognition from ET that helped him close out that game.
Much needed. That momentum to start the swing. Like you said, you always gotta pay attention. In KOF, you have landing frames on recovery. Sometimes getting hit by a normal so high up, you can even punish it on the way down with a 2B.
Yeah.
Depending on the character, right, and the speed and choice. But speaking of choices here, he's thinking about it. He's going for the Billy, so we have the one game with Hyder, and I think he doesn't want to, to be real, the Hyder choice, as great of a character as it is on paper, look at what ET is running. Like, that's the one matchup on that team he's going to know for sure, and he's been getting through that one easily, cutting through squares.
西加社跟将军两个跳重手比例一样吗？
Trying something here, or going back to what works, I guess. If you're gonna get rid of one character to put Billy,
比例是那个不太一样啊，但是他的那个人物的模组会让你很难判断是打正面还是背面，
same amount of success that he did.
那个就有点讨厌。
I think there's something here, but it's tough.
ET's not going to make it easy for him. Just like that, too. That hesitation into the hot CD. We got some counters. Rare close C from Billy. That normal is actually like +5 on hit. It's really good. You can link it to two-way into like super or something. It's fun every once in a while. Okay. Speaking of super, I like that he goes
就只要那个人物范围大一点的，都很难看出来是正面还背面。
Like, so it's pretty much EX parry defensively, and then afterwards it's kind of, if you get a good combo starter, sure, but how often does that happen?
Like I mentioned before, you most see Billy Kane players go for auto combo. Auto combo into super does a lot of damage. More
Wow,
than just
这么远。
EX into EX, so.
破防了。
Guard is going to be shattered, like my expectations when I saw Billy Kane first come
啊，
out
这个
with his low tier.
没给绝招，
I was also
神器
days of 14.
这样还赚一颗气
That。character was really freaking good,
He's so much fun.
but yeah, hasn't been able to find the. Well, I mean, I can't say that now because we're seeing so much Billy.
Oh yeah, just wait. The game after this is probably going to feature quite a bit of
CD
Billy
头
Kane.
锤一直用，这不是我的招吗？
Expecting a couple of other things, nonetheless, expecting the Sylvie to be showing up a little bit more.
哦，直
And why not? I mean, she's trying to activate
死了
from that far out.
Yeah.
Just catch the toes, catch something.
It's a constant active hitbox that moves forward, and Chizuru's a character who doesn't really want to deal with that because she wants to have that space to do clones.
Trying to send the homies in.
哇，ET 竟然都用那个踩对空，有这么厉害？
As ET is stepping all over him. Yeah, you gotta find this hit. I mean, he did another straight 5B.
啊，被打了，这没办法。 两气。
That can be a little difficult in the heat of the moment, whether it's light or heavy. So good recognition and going for the kill here. I absolutely agree.
咚。
Man, if his super didn't take 30 seconds to do it, he would have gotten 300 health back.
Yeah.
He lost 50 health just because his super takes so long.
The Yashiro movie.
Yeah, it sucks when he's ahead. It's your benefit when he's behind.
Okay, I like that range that we're playing in. Wonder if he even attempts to buffer EX dash grab like through a fireball string. Even though we don't see it often from Hyder, and it's something to look for just to get in.
Yeah, it doesn't really need it in this matchup, right? His normals are good enough to play that keep out game, but nice. That was a great reversal throw situation because his guard bar was taking a beating.
Patience, man. It worked out. The score's going to be a little more than that. The Explode Slasher, yeah, obstacle just for the safe jump in front of him.
打将军就好像就比较不能用那个拆边的，因为他的28C 背后都捞得到。
Locks here, the defense from Score. Goes for the full target combo. Oh, there's the run-up grab that Score needed. And it's so fortunate for him. Just in the nick of time, he gets to keep his resources. And we are running it back here, Sammy.
It's very possible. 3 bars on Oyash? Absolutely possible. But you are
这么快就总决，这个打一个晚上了哎。
on this Isla with 5 bars ready to go.
二郎这边打完换二郎。
It's all generation. Isla gonna take this game here, putting ET at a 2-0, excuse me, but a 5-0 in set count for the day in this matchup. Score has to at least win 3. Focus on the 3 for now, right? If you get the 3, we get to the next set and hopefully try to close that one out. But he's gotta focus on that right now.
I mean, I think the game plan's fine.
ET 想睡觉了。
The biggest issue with that game was, I mean, he took a little bit of a lead. ET took a little bit of a lead, and the meter difference was a big deal, right? One of the things that meter affords
分数哥也想睡觉了。
final round is ease of execution. You literally don't have to think too hard about the set or the matchup or anything like that. In that situation, ET is literally thinking about nothing except for 2B max mode.
I was gonna say, yeah, caveman, find hit,
Yeah.
spin meter, win game. You know, like that.
Yeah,
Basically,
really,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
it makes your life so easy when you have 4 bars and you know it's gonna kill because you just level 2, level 3 off of literally any confirm, and that becomes a really tough thing to get over because you want to give them nothing now.
Exactly.
You can't take a single hit, and that makes it really difficult to play against.
No misplaced movement, right? Because you just know the wrong jump, the wrong dash, roll, whatever it's gonna cost me, it's gonna cost me my life essentially. So, speaking of life, Score hanging on for dear as he fights ET. ET just looking, I mean, man, Faustings ET, we said it already, one of the best in the world, especially in these high pressure situations, and he's looking to wrap this up.
Trades with the cross up. That KC is so good.
The walk up EXBP. Okay, we're done.
踩
We're outta here. Billy
带走。
Kane, back to the bleachers. ET running a clinic right here.
I mean, you ever wanted to learn Sylvie, just watch this tournament back, man. This guy is so good at this character.
He just fits his style so well.
Yeah. It's just like enough of a solid character and enough of the goofy stuff that allows him to really throw you for a loop. I'm sure Score's thinking the entire time, when's that random heavy steps gonna come out?
那个前跑原地跳那个不是二郎招吗？
And it hasn't showed it yet in this matchup, right? But like you mentioned, Score's thinking about it. Nice confirm. Too far out, but you know what?
前跑原地小跳，
We get another chance right here.
那不是二郎招。
Yes, you're absolutely right on that one. Thank you for that. Good call out. That was for the setup, and it does work out there. ET gonna go down in that round, but we got the Hyder and Mira.
Nice.
Oh,
One of the things that is really difficult about playing King of Fighters is recognizing if your character can even bait throws on certain characters, right? Like, does your character jump high enough to get away from that?
To get away from
ET 赛点了。
Such a good thing to think about, right? So many close Cs are angled that high, and you can get through them as you saw right there. Fighter is also a little slower than others. Like Yashiro might have connected because of how fast and high his goes, but time to think about that now. Score down to the anchor character. Oh man, that is the strongest index finger in the world. Bro. That does not bend at all.
哎，打背有了。
God. I don't even know what side that ends up on. Nice. Big shatter strike here. Attack on the level 1.
That was
get some Oki going.
That was an emotional shatter strike, bro. That was like I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw it out, and if it works, you know.
It's the first time we've seen the roll on the mix-up as well, right? A lot of people have a roll OS for that, but didn't have it ready that time.
Oh.
Shatter strikes through it. That is going to be it. 9 games, or 6 games later, I should say. ET is going to be your first qualifier for SWC King of Fighters 15 and your Frosty Faustings 18 champion.
Man, it's showing that deadly weapon that got him
新
the
摇感。
dub. I don't know if the microphones picked it up, but the crowd in the back was cheering. Bo Raicho, ET does it like you said, the first player to cement his foot into the concrete ground that is the SWC. We'll see him
分数哥一直以来他的 KOF 都打不赢 ET 啊，对吧？我没记错是这样。这个摇不是这个摇杆是那个阿米洛的。
I mean, what a dominant performance. You're going to see that all year long because, again, he's one of those guys. He's not going to rest on his laurels. No. He's qualified, but he's going to travel elsewhere. And with that, he won the Master 3 event, like we mentioned.
对啊，然后接下来就换二郎了。
Even though you qualify for winning, you still get a certain amount of points. 1,000 points for KOF 15 here. That's an extra $1,000 in the pocket of ET.
I'll be quite happy about that myself. But yeah, he's definitely the type of player who's still going to go to every tournament. He's still going to try to play his best, even in King of Fighters. Definitely that comfortability that going into the tournaments are going to be a little nice. Less stress, you know, that's going to be nice. You can put a little bit more emphasis on City of the Wolves. But, I mean, for a sponsored player to get the job done so early, that's definitely a big dub.
Yeah, I mean, the sponsors chose well. Shout out to Team Falcons. They got a lot of players here, obviously looking to replicate some of that success as they go on. And ET is always a safe bet. You know, we talked about it numerous times. I call him the Rock, right? Yeah. Because the amount of grand final sets at various tournaments we've seen them, we're going to get it again at some point this year in either or game. So, but ET cements himself first player to qualify. What a
就阿米洛。
Dude,
那个品牌叫做阿米洛。
Character variety was absolutely incredible. We got to see things that we didn't expect in terms of seeing like Billies and Mai's and Kings go off. We saw a bunch of upsets throughout the bracket. We saw some absolutely heated comebacks. I mean, I'm telling you, this tournament literally had it all. I couldn't have been happier to be in this seat for it.
I agree with you 100%. I just wanted to add, too, not only did you get that great character diversity, but the amount of flags represented in this top 8, right? We had Taiwan, Japan, Mexico, Brazil, Salvi doing it for North America out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love to see that. So, yeah, it was great. I mean, it's KOF, baby. We are universal all around the world. And now with, you know, this emphasis on the SWC, it's only going to get better. There's only going to be more players traveling, players getting better throughout the season, and like we're off to a great start already. But I also believe we're going to be setting up, are they doing, I'm trying to look at the screen here and see, are they doing, that's us. But I was wondering if they were doing like announcements. Never heard anything yet.
They are putting us, how's it going, guys?
Yeah. That's us. We're yapping it up here, but yeah, great tournament again. If you want to play this game, it's like, I feel like this game is always on sale now.
Oh yeah.
We went from a time where like there was not many sales for like KOF 14 or 13, but now 15 is like I see it a lot on sale. $15. Buy the game.
对，那个面板是另外做的。那个品牌是一家本来在做那个，在做键盘的。他们家本来是做键盘的。
So long in this game specifically, the way that they toned the game from 14 to 15, it just gave it a big influence in terms of its neutral prowess. Like being the players who are good at playing the core fundamentals of KOF are fantastic.
Yeah, they're only going to get better, and you can join them. They say it takes a year to get good at KOF.
Yeah.
Start right now. Who knows? KOF 16 will be out someday, I'm sure. You might be good for that one. But we are going to kick it over to the host right here. They're going to give out the medals. Guys, I've been Rome. This is Sammy Fish. We'll see y'all in the future.
All right, hey everybody. Let's give it up for our KOF top 8. All right, coming in 7th place, we have Crazy Salvi. Also in 7th place,
他们疯狂砸钱呢，砸钱在行销。
In 5th place, TBH 3.0 Layic.
跟那个之前那个雷蛇也是疯狂砸钱在做行销。
And in 4th place, Komite Peter Earn. All right, in 3rd place, Virtus Pro Lokov. And in 2nd place, give it up for Score.
影片可以大声一点，好。
And your Frosty Faustings 2026 King of
这样可以吗
Fighters 15 Grand Champion. Give it up for Faustings ET.
啊，我知道为什么了。我的那个没有拉好，看一下这样可不可以？
Woo! All right, great tournament. Stick around. We have some City of
难怪我
Wolves
自己
coming
也
up
觉得
next.
很小声。
Well, that's it for us. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is the first of an incredible road of SNK fighting games. I am so excited to be in this spot. This is my first tournament for the SNK World Tour, so it makes me extremely happy to be in this spot, as this has been one of my favorite fighting games for the longest time, and it's wild to be like, I'm not as old as some of the other guys for the game. I started with 13, as many of us did.
感觉一样大声，那等一下啊。
When I started playing it, it was immediately just like, this is a game for me. Yeah.
那这样呢？
And I'm telling you guys, like, I want everybody to try it, but it's one of those games where it's not for the faint of heart. I'm not going to say it's easy. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say it's also hard either, because it is one of the most feel-good games in the market right now. Like, it's
这样有比较好吗？
You see it on the stage, right? You got Lokov's run. You can feel how good he's playing. And I encourage you guys to try out one of the best fighting games on the market, and I don't say that lightly.
Yeah, and I agree. I concur. I am in full acknowledgement of what Sammy Fish just said. Thank you again, my guy. This was actually fun too. The first time we got to do this offline, so it was you know.
如果要再调整，要再调整的话，再跟我讲。
And yeah, I mean, guys, we're gonna be locked in for more Fatal Fury action coming up your way. KOF is done. We'll see y'all guys next time, but don't go nowhere. You better not leave. We'll be right back with more Frosty Faustings.
广告时间。 再大声一点哦。那就是这样了。只是主要是因为他们这个他们也需要转播嘛，所以他们自己本身也会把游戏弄小声一点，然后他们人讲话稍微大声一点。
2XKO is a 2v2 fighting game featuring the iconic champions of League of Legends. Fight solo or with a friend. Play for free on PC or console. Message sales@monamoon.com if you're
去买早餐，等一下。好，我刚才已经先吃了一点早餐了，那吃完又有点想睡觉了。
We carry binders, deck boxes, trading cards, and many other TCG accessories. Okizeme Coffee brings you the perfect morning combo. Get launched by their Dark Roast, a smooth Guatemalan blend with powerful chocolate notes. Whether cold brew, French press, or drip, this bean tastes great even without sugar, making it a healthy way to avoid overpaying at the coffee shop. And if you want to optimize your routes, the Light Roast is a Colombian blend that's perfect for a pour-over. The citrus and plum notes will definitely improve your wake-up options. Unleash the next era of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Season Pass 2. 6 explosive DLC fighters dropping monthly from January through June 2026. Starting with Taekwondo master Kim Jae-hoon. Returning legends Nightmare Geese, Blue Mary, and Wolfgang Krauser join the fray, plus 2 epic mystery characters teased for massive surprises. Rectangle Corner. Badass controllers to dominate the competition. The Skullgirls Community Tour 2026 is in full swing. Frosty Faustings is the first offline stop of the year. Coming to Combo Breaker, CEO, TNS Online, and more to be revealed. More details at start.gg/Skullgirls.
米兹哈西把胖狗打下去哦。我倒是没有去检查那个打破的那个谁对谁。 小鹿小鹿应该是还是玩比例啦，因为前几天我在练二郎，我在玩二郎的时候，我有遇到小鹿，他的比例好像1800那边的样子，1700、1800。对，等等看，等等看就知道他们玩谁了。最主要其实是在一些比较大砍的角色，比如说像双叶影啊、卡恩、北斗丸，本来这3只现在不知道使用率怎么样，但是我觉得北斗丸的使用率可能真的会下降不少。奖金我不知道那个可能要查一下。但是讲这个那个有积分啊，这个会有 SWC 的积分，所以这个你要算很难算啊，因为一分1美元嘛，那是加码的，然后这本身的比赛奖金可能应该是不高啦。滑鼠还要动一动，是不是？不给发呆啊！ 真的有点慢哎。没有，我在我在玩手游杀时间，我在玩一个蛮无聊的手游，杀时间，哎，快好了，剩倒数了，倒数30秒了。刚好回来，你的时间算得很准。
And welcome back to Frosty Faustings 2026. It is
声音
time
如果要
for
调整，跟我
Fatal
讲一下啊。
Fury City of the Wolves. My
因为
name
它
is
突然
King
变很大
Jobber,
声。
joined by Aru. And let me tell you, Aru, we got a lot of hungry wolves here fighting in this top 24 to get a bite of that SWC qualifier spot this weekend.
That's right, Jobber. This is, of course, the first qualifying spot for the SWC 2026 season, right?
Yep, that is right. We just saw one
有
get
需要
crowned
调整
for,
吗？
KOF.
这样
That's right, yeah.
讲话的声音会
Of
不会
course,
跟他们重叠？
the Master ET, no surprise to see him qualifying already. But this City of the Wolves bracket is insanely stacked. There's so many people that could conceivably win this thing.
It not only is it insanely stacked, it's the first major on the new patch, right? So much has changed.
Yeah.
A lot of characters are way more viable than they were before. Some characters didn't get hit nearly hard enough, but there's going to be a lot of great
刚好
action.
吗？
We're going to get to
好
run
的。
through all of those changes and see them in real time, how they're going to shake up the meta.
Agreed, yeah. So one of those characters that got hurt, kind of like he took a stray from this patch. Of course, hard knockdowns. You lose hard knockdowns on the rev attacks in this version. So one of the characters that hit by that the hardest was, of course, Marco Rodriguez.
Absolutely.
Right? But we've got a guy that apparently has been still been playing this character, Marco, up to play on the stage right now, Jobber. Who we got?
That's right. We are going to be having Goichi coming up here. I mean, needs no introduction. One of the best fighting game players in the world. Evo nominated for Best Player of the Year as well.
True.
And going up against Gummy from Mexico.
That's right. And it's Gumi, by the way.
Gumi,
I don't mean to put you on blast, but yeah, that's what I hear. So Gumi, the guy, a very strong player. I want to say he I think he first made a splash in the NRS community. And now, I mean, he's a strong KOF player and a very strong Fatal Fury player, as we're about to see. I'm actually not sure who he's been using this weekend. A lot of these players, we actually don't know who they might end up playing yet, because obviously my intel isn't necessarily up to date. on all that.
Yeah, and it's the newest patch, right?
Exactly.
So people could have multiple characters that they feel comfortable with depending on the matchups.
Yeah.
People are still figuring things out,
Yeah.
but I'm really excited to see how it's going to play. And definitely you talked about that the biggest change in the patch being the Red Blows no longer offering hard knockdowns.
Right.
There's one character who still gets them, and that is our boy T-Zoc, because command grabs still lead to hard knockdowns. So T-Zoc is one of the season. That's not the only reason why, but some extra changes. Who knows? Maybe we could see one in top 24.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully, my hope as a grappler hater is that he remains not that good. But I mean, we had Koji KOG. He actually is still in winner's side. And I'm not sure if he's been playing the T-Zoc in bracket, but we have been seeing him play that character quite a lot, you know, at home. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, it looks like we've got the Andy actually from Gumi and the Rock from Goichi.
Yeah, Rock seems pretty consistent, pretty good in this patch, right? He was already good before, but just a little bit of a TLC, tender love and care there, given to him to help push him up a bit more.
I mean, yeah, he was just kind of power gapped by the kings of last patch and the queen, of course. But maybe not the case anymore in this patch. I think he did get quite a lot of nice buffs. Andy did as well. He got some stuff. I can't say too many nice things about Andy or my boy Maigo will kill me.
But that was a crazy anti-air
今天可能会到中午吧，
teleport of the set there from
因为这个是24强。
Okay, the run-up throw. Goichi playing very aggressively, taking it to Gumi.
哎，他们忘记把那个名字秀出来了。
Rising tackle took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah. Great containment. Very nice. Oh, and catches the backdash. A lot of people like the backdash when they land after air JDing like that. And Goichi, of course, picking up on that habit. Oh my god, doesn't get a punish.
Oh, didn't go for the rev there.
他们名字没有秀出来，这样不知道谁是谁。
Goichi getting the first round really just took a slight touch, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, his neutral was just so clean. Did not present any openings for Gumi to take advantage of, and now the onus is on Gumi to make something happen here. Oh my gosh, okay.
That's the first big opening, right? But it's only a throw punish there.
洛克
off of that.
其实现在看到这两只都蛮强
You
的
haven't even seen Goichi go for like the standing Ds. Nothing high risk. Has just been going for light confirms the entire time so far.
That's right. Oh, almost gets the punish on the landing, but not quite enough. Okay, putting on the pressure in the corner. Nice brave tech from Goichi, and a beautiful anti-air on the hop.
Great corner carry on that with the dash up throw. I like that because you don't
因为
get the
阿
hard
棒
knockdown
帅
game off the red blows. You're seeing more people going for throw more often.
洛克棒
Pressure.
Gets the hard knockdown here, though. What have we got for pressure? His pressure is still decent. Oh my gosh. Jumps right out of the demon throat grab.
Oh, the double Rapuken into the backdash. Nice jump over to escape from the corner, but put right back in from the throw.
Okay. Oh, and that'll do it for... Wait, actually, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Anchor SPG is kind of crazy. Yeah!
这一
Quite
滴
enough, not quite enough. And the overhead does it for Goichi, taking the
把
first
他把名字秀出来
game of the set.
Anchor SPG is insane with how much defense it gives you.
Agreed. Yeah, I believe it's like a 30% defense boost or something. Which is,
我是不是应该要准备一下那个挡板
like 111 effective health that you're getting from that, which is kind of crazy to think.
如果有
Quite a
幸
lot, but it looks like
有
Gumi is gonna be making
幸
the switch over here to Hokuto Maru going to the dark side.
Yeah, man.
往
this
上打的
character,
话，我
still
是不是应该要
pretty
准备一下
good, in my
挡板？
opinion.
I don't know why they gave him that cross up being as effective as it was, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, that was, of course, a very controversial change in my opinion. But that's enough of that. I still think
我要
that,
用谁的脸？
this
没有，没有
patch
用
is
谁的
so
脸
many。steps in the right
Oh, it
direction.
is.
I love it so
Small
far.
complaint like that, for Kutamaru still being really strong. You know what? A lot of other characters are
现
very strong
场
now.
Seven
Fight
拿
against
纸箱
Kutamaru. We're going
Exactly.
to see that here in this top 24.
Exactly.
可是我
Okay, just runs
可是
right
我的
up, press
纸
the
箱
4 frame normal right in his face.
我的框体很大一颗呢，
And Goichi still just being so patient.
那个纸箱
No
也不
opening
是
thing is
小
get
纸箱
close
可以
and
装
then hitting those light normals or going for the DP break anti-airs.
That's right. And that was a beautiful crosscut from Goichi, of course. Okay, putting on the pressure in the corner. Double Repukin.
高一局不是说北斗丸
Okay, try to get the run-up DP.
北
but
斗丸
didn't
超强
quite
吗？
press
为什么他
past
不玩
that.
北斗丸？
And now again, slowing down the pace so much, trying to play a little bit more reactive here against Kutamaru.
现场可以
Running
跳
knuckle, not going to be enough to kill. Big whip on the throw, but no punish.
All right, gets a throw, gets something started here, but Goichi defending himself beautifully. Oh, okay, that is safe.
Another double Rapuken. Really big fan of those, but look at the spacing here, just trying to look for any stray opening.
Okay, this is actually a huge opening for Gumi, finding the wild punish on the poke.
Oh, just going straight into the hidden gear. I still don't think that's going to kill.
I don't believe so, but it's going to leave him in like a one-touch situation, which is all that he can really ask for in this situation.
Yeah, now you have to block the overheader low that's incoming. Oh, just starts throwing out the shurikens and then gets the throw.
Tomorrow, man.
有他们24强啊，我置顶有放赛程表。
Trying to feel each
这
other
样
out.
我更新一下他的那个。
Too much. See how tentative they're playing.
Yeah, Goichi really just leaning on that standing A so much, that measuring stick, just trying to get little stray counter hits there to dial into a knockdown, and then once you get the knockdown, you start rushing in like that, even if it's just a tumble knockdown.
Oh my god. Beautiful one-hit confirm. Not confirm, really, just a buffer. Oh my gosh, and this is not going to be enough to kill, but we'll leave him in a bad spot. Doesn't go for the hard knockdown.
Yeah, it looked like he was just going for the backdash to catch the roll attempt.
哎，对啊，为什么没？我刚才有看到那个哎，有看到 ET。
They're both so incredibly
后面连输2场吗？不可能吧
is known for slowing the pace of the match down to a crawl, right?
Yeah. Honestly, he really controls the pace in most matchups, right? Just because of the fact that he has all these different mobility. Oh my god, great anti-air from Goichi, evening up the round count in the second game.
He definitely changes the way that you play the game because of those mobility options and because you're always looking out for the teleport too.
That's right, yeah, the teleport, the double jump, all that stuff. He gets to throw fireballs. The world is his oyster. He's got great pokes too.
Best in class normals.
Oh yeah.
All of his C normals, some of the best in the entire game.
Yeah, they're quite good. Oh, nice jump over the run-up throw attempt. Gumi getting a huge opportunity here to do some serious damage. Spends the 1 bar to get the hard knockdown. Nice.
Oh, get off me with the throw tech. Goichi still stuck in the corner though, needs to find a way out, and there it is. Nice little light confirm, but runs straight into a reversal super.
安全跳
no longer has bars, but will get the knockdown in the corner here.
Oh, okay.
Still anyone's game, really.
Gotta be careful though because the threat of guard cancel is real.
That was so nice, Gumi. That was that's the second time now that we've seen the hyper defend guard cancel. That doesn't happen by accident, folks. Like this guy, he has been in the lab. He's been practicing this. He's been trying to implement it in his gameplay, and we're seeing the fruits of his labor.
我刚才因为打破没有播啦。
Players playing with multiple characters early on in this patch, right? You see Goichi hovering over the Marco Rodriguez.
哎，真的没有 ET， 他连输2场啊。
So we started this off with Andy versus Rock, and now we're getting Marco versus Hokuto Maru for Game 3.
Yeah, there must be something here. He seems to like just picking the Marco to kind of like put people off balance, right? Because we saw him do it at SWC as well. Let's see if it works out.
Marco,
I mean, his Marco is probably best in the world.
Yeah, I think there's a good argument for that.
But one thing is that Marco is a lot stubbier than Rock, right? So you're going to have to get in much closer, be more aggressive in the matchup.
That's right. Oh no, misses up the kick grab attempt.
Atom!
Yeah, but that EX Tatsu still incredibly
又要冲干了。
Dude, look how ready he was to DP.
哇，好插合。
And the wild punish from downtown. That was actually a buff. They buffed. I'm pretty sure they buffed his far C.
Yes, it was. Because he being stubby was one of his biggest downsides, right? In far C, it was really difficult to get that confirm afterwards with a wild punish, depending on.
哇，超级深哦。
This guy Goichi, man. This guy's defense is too good.
You cannot jump at him.
Yeah, really. And especially a character like Hokutomaru, where you normally feel so comfortable just doing whatever the hell you want in the air. But against Goichi, a guy that's this disciplined, this solid on defense, you will not get away with it.
All right, another DP.
Out.
Oh my gosh, beautiful movement.
Yeah, the run under into
安
the
全跳
2B, get that knockdown, and
这是安全跳，你还敢乱来啊？
He just gets hit by that? Yo, we were just glazing his defense, and he just gets opened up by the safe jump. That's wild.
Oh, the double
滑
slide.
2下消费。 蛮
Trying
特
to go
别
for the
的。
chip damage as well, but the red block from Goichi.
Scary situation. Nice JD keeping himself alive, and he just gets hit by the run-up jab. That is actually pretty hard to defend against because you kind of want to make space when you see them running at you, and that'll get you opened up by the run-up jab.
Now it's final game, final round here. Clean jumping with this JD, but wasn't able to link off of it, just too far away.
Yes, sir. Okay, just runs right into the god normal Hokutomaru down C. What do we got? Goichi needs to make something happen. Nice JD guard cancel from Gumi.
，ET 在败部，
Alright.
他要跟那
This is
个
where
削
Goichi's
刀
getting
X。
most of his damage from is whenever Gumi just goes for a Hail Mary jump in and immediately gets anti-air.
You're so right. Yeah, I mean he
压一
needs to
下
stop leaving
冲干
himself open like that. He
哇
had the
好反
life
应
lead and he just gave it away almost for nothing.
Yeah, when he stays grounded and really just throws out that 2B and that 2C, that's where he's getting so much reward.
Exactly. Yeah.
But as Hokutomaru, you want to jump. You want to take to the skies.
Yeah, that's your normal game plan. But I mean, you got, oh my gosh, the counter hits! Wait, this is
完
gonna
了
be huge, Jobber.
这可能
Yeah,
要
there
死
is no
不会死
SDG to save you here now. Waiting
还有
until
一
he
点
just
点
got out of it to do the hidden gear.
All right, so this is gonna be enough. But Goichi will be on death's door. Has 2 bars though to his name. Next touch wins for both players.
哦，直接跟你换
The super still not enough to get the kill though.
中断
He
哦，
traded off the
超强
overhead.
The trade combo. Are
超
you
强
serious? Goichi cannot believe it himself. Gumi, oh my gosh, in shambles, bro.
他自己都吓一
He
跳。
survived the trade with
Exactly.
no health like that. He understands that he won that by the skin of his teeth, making it into top 8 on the winner's side.
Congratulations to Goichi, of course. Most people's favorites to make it this far, but Gumi did not make it easy one bit.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
That was insane.
I cannot believe he survived, and the fact that he was able to actually link off of that too is wild.
I'm saying, yeah, that was actually so absurd. Lucky break. I mean, luck is a big factor of
It is.
how good of a player you are. It's weird to say it, but it is. Bracket luck is a thing. What happens in the match is a thing. If the other guy gets nervous or whatever, you know, all that is a factor.
Yeah,
So,
it absolutely is a factor for sure, and that's our first top 8 qualifier down. And looking at what we have coming up in this bracket, there's an interesting story going on. Do you see the repeat that I'm seeing here? Every single top 8 winner's side qualifier
Oh.
match is Mexico versus Japan.
Okay, interesting.
Every single one of them.
Interesting. Yeah, that is quite the pattern here. So obviously we just saw Gumi represent Mexico, taking it to Goichi, falling just short by
Just short.
the
That's
tiniest,
crazy.
tiniest margin, right?
And he
So-
was right to mash there. He was right to mash
He
on
was
the
so
overhead.
right, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yo, I had a close call too earlier in the bracket. I mean, I was complaining about this to you earlier.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes,
tell your
I got to
story.
tell you guys at home too, because you guys need to know how almost good I was. But I was this close to beating RB. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He's a pretty good player. He's a pretty good player.
Pretty good.
But yeah, I was 4 seconds left on the clock. We were both like respecting each other a lot, not really trying to do much. I found the lights at the very end in like a very crazy scramble. I found the lights. I had super. I could have gone into super, but I canceled too early and I got DP instead and I died.
The
I
tragedy.
died.
Luck was not on your side.
Exactly. Luck was very much on RB's side. And RB ended up making it out of the pool. So
That would've been
I'm
you.
very upset.
You would have been playing instead of commentating.
哇
Oh, man.
他被那个
Don't
血
rub
豆
it
给
in,
干
bro.
掉了。
It's
Don't rub
okay.
it in.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Why don't you
But-
tell the people who we got coming up next?
So, who we got coming up? We've actually got another one of the guys that beat me earlier
这个
today.
是
It was
Mitsuhashi
repping Japan. I am not sure which city he's from. I should look that up for next time. But we have also got Danny Almaza representing Mazatlan, Mexico.
Mazatlan, Mexico.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
go.
Mitsuhashi
we've been
不知道会
there.
玩谁。
We
Yeah.
watched that guy win Just Frame,
We did.
last year. So Danny, of course, we have seen firsthand just how good of a player he is. Mitsuhashi as well. I mean, I saw it firsthand. I got my what beat by him earlier today, right? So yeah, this should be interesting. So Mitsuhashi, he used to play Hotaru. That's what he made it into SWC with. But currently he's playing a rock. I asked him. I was like, yo, how do you feel about Hotaru? She's still good? He was like, she's good, but she's not the best anymore.
Yeah, she did.
对啊，
get
你看
some
昨天
well-deserved
讲了，你看
nerfs.
中间有一个
especially to,
问
like,
号
a。fireball game and being able to run behind that fireball. She can still do it, but it's not nearly as effective and as oppressive as it was before.
Yeah.
But of course, Danny has been sticking it out with Billy since
Yeah.
the game dropped here.
That's
Billy
right.
still a very strong character.
洛克
Very strong, yeah.
洛克
Danny
对
even
比利
told me, I asked him, I was like, how do you feel about the patch? He was like, yeah, you know, everybody says that Billy's still potentially one of the best characters now. And he was like, yeah, I mean, maybe. But you never know.
First button check, making sure that we can whiff punish those normals.
Yeah.
他们现在日本帮的都要加入洛克了，是不是？
Mitsuhashi, of course, he's a believer in the Rock, and we saw Goichi as well as a believer in the Rock. I think Japan seems pretty high on Rock at the moment, and it's easy to see why. I mean, the character has such a solid all-around toolkit.
Yeah, versatile. Versatility is really important in this game. Being able to play at any kind of style, any kind of pace, with some of the like real big archetypes that there are.
Exactly, yeah, and that's, I mean, the Shoto archetype in this game, it's like the better of a player you are, the more you can make them shine, and I think that's why we see so many of these, you know, like world-class level players gravitating towards those Shoto archetype characters, like the Hotaru last patch, like the Rock this patch, because they want to kind of like, they want.
其实这一版的洛克真的很强，但是我觉得比利更好。
But this is also a very stable character here in the form of.
但是比利打这个对局稍微有一点痛苦，稍微啦，因为他那个波，他那个空波好强啊。
No doubt
about his position.
No doubt.
All right, going for the EX. The Rev Excel afterwards. Nice with the pickup.
Yeah, so Mitsuhashi, the thing I was able to pick up on his play when we played earlier today is that he's just exceptionally solid. He just doesn't leave himself open at all for anything. His anti-airs are quite good. His pressure, he doesn't overextend at all. So we're going to have to see if Danny Elmasa can get him out of his comfort zone. Which, you know, it's very possible.
不过这样比较花资源。
Danny is very
啊，也被跳路由了。
situations. So if he can force some scrambles, he'll definitely be able to come out on top. But right now, just kind of getting walked down.
Okay, air to air, keeps in the corner. The throw, trying to get some chip damage. Oh my gosh!
这个按着
Too
了。
high for the wild punish to convert into a real combo. Unfortunate break there for Danny Elmasa, but that was just round one.
Still trying to go for those feints.
哇，好反应。
Gets
绝
quick
招
light confirm into a super.
压起身。
Hard knockdown. Goes for the jump over close D.
Honestly, losing the hard knockdowns kind of bad for Billy too. Billy could get that mid-screen just Oki pressure, right, when he reeled you in.
That's right.
No longer able to do that in this patch.
而且没有捞。
All right, good solid defense and a great poke out from Danny Elmasa, demonstrating that Billy still can convert into super off of the very far range with the lights. Nice whip punish.
哎呦，哇，这个好反应，这么厉害。
Anti-air on the rev blow with the dodge attack.
Beautifully done by Danny Elmasa. Unfortunately for him, had to spend the 1 bar to, you know, finalize that round, but he's happy to spend it to get that one hard-won victory on Mitsuhashi.
Yeah, but Mitsuhashi coming in now with 2 bars on deck. Going to be able to just capitalize on any stray hit. SPG is in the center position here for Danny, meaning that he doesn't get that massive defense modifier.
That's right. Nice JDs from Mitsuhashi.
Just defends.
Okay, the wild punish. Very nice conversion. Mitsuhashi actually overextending there, honestly. Didn't need to hop at him. And now Danny Elmasa has the momentum.
Yeah, going for the jump in too. Yeah, rev guarding against this character Billy is kind of difficult also because he can hit you for basically any range.
有了。
Nice rev blow.
中断，绝招。
The overhead. Gets a confirm as well. One touch away.
最后一次机会。哦，又是这个。 真的，这个真的很冷静。
Oh wow, he just sends it, catches the back dash. This is a huge chance for Mitsuhashi in SPG. And he takes another back dash with the rev elbow. Are you serious? Mitsuhashi.
他这个有点吸引那个
Yeah, the SPG would have, of course,
指令头的感觉。
modifier, but he used it earlier. He has to have a strategy for putting it there. You know, unfortunately for him, didn't work out for him. And you know, he was playing that beautifully. It's just like random rev shoulder tackle from mad far, bailing out Mitsuhashi. I mean, that's you know, you hate to say it, but that's what happened.
Yeah, but that shoulder tackle, that's the point of it, right? To be able to
洛克
catch
现在
your
这个
opponent
冲
off
撞好
guard
强
like that. That's why it moves so far forward.
Agreed.
一直用这一招
as Billy can't just be hopping around.
哈妹人家
the game plan.
That's everybody, really. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that this patch, let me tell you.
It's basically Terry's, you know.
Yeah, it's like burn knuckle.
Yeah,
it's like
burn
kind stupid shoulder tackle thing.
Any forward advancing EX move in this game is so good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, but tossed back into the corner. Pressure is on, and even with the rev block, you're still in
哇，
range
直接
of that
强开
2C.
Okay. Oh my gosh, great backdash, but doesn't get the wild punish. Lucky break for Daniel Massa.
Gonna be caught by that low, though, into the super.
又强开，他快把自己
I
给
do
弄
like the
过热
approach
了
that。Danny has to offense here, where he's just kind of peppering you with the standing lights, like close lights, to see, especially when you're an SPG. He's trying to bait out
跳
the
路有
red
了
flow, right?
这要带走
true,
了。
true, yeah. Oh my gosh. And that'll just barely be enough, I believe, for Mitsuhashi. 1 round away from advancing into the top 8 on winner's side.
And if he's able to close out this round, that is 2 Japanese players making it into top 8 winners.
Over a Mexican player, too.
Over a Mexican player. Yeah, every single winner's side qualifier is going to be Japan versus Mexico, to remind all of you.
Exciting, exciting stuff. Nice JDs from Daniel Massa. Runs right into the close, or the far D. Nice. Okay, putting on the pressure. I love it. Oh, god damn. Just runs right into the far C. Hard knockdown in the corner.
会指令头吗？
Oh my
Okay.
god, challenging back against the feint.
Very nice. Okay, drops it, I think.
他比例好像玩的没有那么熟
You
悉
might。have wanted to go for super there, right? You're about to build up another bar,
Yeah.
and then it would guarantee a kill afterward.
Oh! Doesn't get the conversion. Okay, blocks the shoulder tackle that time. Revving up. Both these players are revving
Ow.
up. Eats the throw. Oh god!
Dash
啊，
out here, spending it
对啊，
all.
直接带走。
And it is enough.
Dude, I was holding my breath.
RB
I did not
赢
know
了
for certain.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah. All right, Daniel Massa
那他
evening
下一
up the
场
round
可
count, but of course,
Tamako
okay, interrupts
Tamako
with
蛮
the
厉害
down
的
B. I want to say it the best down
有
B
可能
in
是
the game
Tamako
still, even after it
另
got
外那
nerfed
个什么
last. Yeah,
It's a good poke mid-screen. It's a good anti-air.
maybe they buffed it again in this latest patch. I actually haven't paid as close attention to Billy as I should.
Now just again, feeling it out, going for those feints, trying to bait out a hop or a jump.
Okay.
啊，他这个没有缺。
I like the defense, though, from Daniel Massa. Not getting opened up by just like the random run-up A pressure. Hold up. Hold the phone.
There it is, the random run-up A pressure, opening up Danny.
Oh, beautiful challenge with that down B. Like I said, that button still goes.
但是
pretty
洛克的
far
那个
for
冲
a
撞
light
那个
normal.
他那个挡住的那个的动态真的有一点卡卡的，
Down B.
蛮奇怪的。
I thought you said down C earlier. I tripped myself up.
No. Down B. Down B is so good
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Billy.
down B is very good.
Yeah.
又冲撞还没，
Okay. Out of SPG now. Daniel Massa needs to
指令
make
头
this comeback. Oh, no.
No, just eats the raw close
从头到尾
E,
都
and
不
that's
指
gonna
令
be
头。
it.
Mitsuhashi stamps his ticket into the winner's side of top 8 over Daniel Massa. Beautiful showing from him. Oh, he's putting his shoes back on? Had to get comfortable, right?
Gonna have to challenge Goichi there in top 8, of course. Should be an exciting matchup, but we still have a lot of exciting matches in top 24 coming up, especially with 2 more of these winner's side qualifiers.
That's right. You want to tell them who's next?
Oh, up next, we have Neku from Mexico coming up against KOG. Everyone knows KOG, another EVO-nominated player for
That's
best
right.
meme and best moment of the year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was actually commentating that, and I was like, I wasn't even sure what I was looking at.
I remember.
honestly. I was like, what the?
He's always a character, right?
Yeah, for
Always
sure.
a character. Him and Goichi, of course, go a long way back, all the way back to playing old games like
Aquapaza.
Melty Blood, and yeah, of course that as well.
A lot of the old poverty games, as
They
we
were
used to call them.
the Kusoge gods,
So
right?
God, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, but of course, enough about KOG. Everybody knows KOG. Neku, though, you guys might not be as familiar with, but the 2 of us in particular, we got to go down to Just Frame in Mazatlan last year, and he got, like, I believe it was 2nd there.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
2nd to Danny.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, I think it was with Preacha, if I don't if I'm remembering correctly.
I think you're correct. Yeah. Preacher is definitely a road less traveled in this game.
Yeah.
So.
But I think that the stocks are rising on Preacher in this patch, and I guess we'll see in a moment whether he agrees with us or not. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think he was Ronaldo.
Was it Ronaldo?
Yes, there was like a Preacher and there was a Ronaldo, right?
Yes, there was Preacher and Ronaldo, but I think Preacher was
like a third place.
RB 还没上台过吗？因为这个他在24强之前是没有播的，所以现在才刚开始要播二郎。还没玩洛克，对啊，我还没玩。
Yeah, it's the Ronaldo. That's right.
They're going to be going up against the Billy Kane, of course, from KOG.
Okay, still on the Billy. I thought he might give the either the Vox or the T-Zoc another spin in this patch, since he seemed to be enjoying both. But I think because of how quickly Faustings happened after the patch, I think he might just be going with the character he's most practiced in.
Yeah. The comfort pick, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just doing a button check here to make sure everything is in order. So, I mean, it's a button check. There very well may be, you know, a surprise T-Zoc. I sure hope so.
That's true. I mean, it's honestly a good tactic to button check with a different character. To get people to, like, kind of prepare mentally for another character,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. I completely agree with you.
All right, so KOG, he was watching KOF earlier. We were sitting next to him, and very animated guy, animated fellow, a lot of emotion.
始终如一。
It is the Billy again.
You can tell he just loves fighting games.
小鹿很强
He
啊
just loves fighting games.
不好，
You gotta
不
love
好
fighting
打。
games to be as good as these guys are, man.
So 2 Billies in a row here on the winner's side. Of course, 1 sent to the losers, but can KOG make it in on winners?
It is certainly a possibility. KOG, one of the favorites, I believe, going.
小鹿的比例蛮龟的，他龟得很好。
I mean, the guy he qualified for
不过
SWC,
打 C 罗
as well.
打 C 罗，现在 C 罗不知道好不好打，因为现在 C 罗玩家好少，但是现在 C 罗的火力蛮高的。
Okay.
尤其是角落好像可以多打一下。C 罗以前跑步有这么快吗
？He's so close to burning, to overheating.
Cool. 3 hits there in on the rev blow. But all these just defense trying to build back up that HP.
99%. There it is, 100. Okay. And he needs to basically send it here on offense. And he finds the far C. The counter hit allows for the link. Very nicely done from Neku, keeping it clutch.
这版哦，这版我目前感觉会是比例大先生。
Just like a certain other video game of the fighting variety that is very popular currently in Japan and other regions.
跟普利查吧，我目前感觉是这3只比较厉害一点。可是整体上。整体上不会有那种灾难性的落差。比例有加强吗？这一版没有加强。侵权变远了，然后绝招伤害降低了一点。
No, this is football, not basketball. All right. Wrong sport.
Wrong sport. You're right.
And this one, you can't touch the ball with your hands.
因为这一版很多强的也比较灾难性的太强的也是消掉了。
The only position I know in football is goalie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's like a fullback. I don't know, man. There's like a.
然后比较弱的也被拉上来了。
I know basketball.
现在还在观察期。可是这一版确实是对比上一版平衡很多。
Okay, messes up his offense there. I like the Arizona reference, by the way.
This is 99-cent Billy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, he tried to hit into it.
不会啊，我觉得这一版能出场的角色更多，只是因为也才刚更新，所以现在大家还在摸索。因为这一版基本上是大跟动，
King of Games, if I'm not mistaken.
是大跟动那一种。
King of Games?
I think that's what it stands for. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
That's fire here, Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Exactly. I mean, who isn't, bro?
漂亮。
True.
要把他打过热，强打硬打啊！完了
，slow-paced and footsies and more reactive, allowing Neku to just do whatever he wanted, right, and set up that ball. Now just being so much more aggressive.
Yeah, you know, defensively in this matchup in particular, I believe since Ronaldo's his light normals are so like stubby, it's really difficult to challenge Billy in situations like this because Billy has such a long range, fast light normals. Oh my gosh, he's gonna cool down off of this. I'm not sure. I don't think he dies off of this because of the
这直接拼打破防了，会凹吗？没有凹，那就要死了。
Overheat in the corner, dangerous position there for Neku, and now KOG is going to tie things up.
其实他这个地方应该要凹的，因为他有没有凹都要死。有凹有机会，但没凹就一定死。
To basically take the offense to him first, I think that's how this matchup goes. Because you really can't play this full screen neutral game with Billy, I think. Because especially a player like Koji KOG, he's going to find all the right angles to hit you from, like he was doing last game.
Yeah, and it's happening right now as well. Just trying to chase down, and you can see that Neku's just trying to create some space to get breathing room to summon the football.
Yeah, but he doesn't get any reward from playing this full screen game. He needs to get the knockdown and set up the offense, and so far he's just not finding any of them. Neku is he's being neutralized.
Getting some pressure in and going strike throw, landing those throws, getting those knockdowns, and then finally summoning the football.
Exactly. Okay, big chance here. Chases the roll. Okay, the frame trap. Nice.
There we go, getting the throw. Gonna dash on in. Oh, the whipped 5A goes for it again.
他都用那个5A
Wow, right over the down B. Beautifully done. Low crushing with that Farsi of the Cristiano Ronaldo.
他那个5A 按的时机点按的真好
That was almost it.
都会刚好停在人家面前，然后压
You see how much damage it did to his rev guard? Okay, doesn't matter. Finds the sweep. That was kind of a Hail Mary, I gotta say. If that had been blocked, KOG is going to get a hard knockdown, and he's going to be able to overheat you. Next interaction.
Nice. Oh, that was a great challenge there with the super.
不跟你在那边乱来。
Wasn't he plus? Oh, nice.
哇，这个漂亮，完美防御漂亮。
Was that a hyper defend? It looked like it.
Yeah, it was. Go for the neutral jump there.
还是硬开，不信邪。
Real in. Very expensive.
He said, "Do not."
哦，有了。
Uh-oh, but you know what? Not looking so good for Neku all of a sudden.
不敢了。
Just making sure you know.
但是他也没资源。
Overhead the knockdown. He needs this so badly. Nice rev guards.
哦，
both
两边都
characters
过了。
now overheated.
Oh, is he mashing?
都啊，防凹了。
But is it going to be enough to
死了吗？
get the super?
啊，死了。
It is, and just like that,
有一点厉害啊。
Mexico qualifies for top 8 winners.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KOG not looking too pleased about that, but Neku, of course,
有点厉害啊。
on the opposite end there.
他把那个完美防御的时机点用的真好。
Playing for a lot of money, you automatically get a lot of money just for making that top 8.
这个就是把 ET 给干掉的。
I forget how the prize breakdown goes. I got to review that again, but because of the way that these events work, qualifying into top 8, you basically get a pot bonus from that, right? So
Yeah. I mean, SNK being very generous with the prize pools, which is good to see. Supporting the game. I mean, dropping a new character every single month.
Every month. That is insane news, to be sure.
Great lineup for Season 2 as well, obviously. I mean, we have 2 mystery characters, but if you look at the teasers that they dropped, kind of parse maybe who they're going to be, you know?
Really? Okay, I'd like to hear your ideas later, because I have no clue. I am
金豆
interested in
腐，
Krauser,
金豆腐也死掉了。
personally, I think as I grow older, I become more and more
金豆腐被胖狗
in
给
touch
干
with
掉
like
了。
the old man characters, right?
Well, he's like a pseudo grappler, so you know.
Yeah, I know, but I play Daimon in you know
Okay, I was about to say, I know how you feel about grapplers.
I do. I hate grapplers most of the time, but I've got a special place in my heart for certain ones. And Krause is a cool character, you know, like he's not a whack grappler like T-Zoc or like Zangief or you know all those other like grapplers I hate.
Well, look.
RB 又赢了
，RB
赢了，我看到了。
A certain man who tells people that they're already dead.
And
这
then
样
there was also
RB 在一
another
场
teaser
就那
that,
个
you know, there's only one other extra mystery character, but one
哎
that
不对
has
不对不对不对
a
不对
coin flip from a familiar character and a mask
You're
from
right.
a familiar
You're right.
character.
Yes,
you know?
I completely forgot about those.
So-
yes, you're right. You're right. So that is actually pretty
会
exciting.
下
Yeah,
I think the
啊
first
对
one that you mentioned.
RB 还
I'm
要在
super
一场
excited
I'm
for.
super
在一场
excited
就
for
进
that
到8
as
强了。
well. My only question is that if that happens, does that count as an Arc System Works guest character?
I suppose it does.
Low key,
Yeah, I
you
suppose
know?
it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
But watch
他的
what we got
2x
coming
KO
up
是
next.
攻
It's
破
another
了
card
那个不
for
是
as well. Our final winner side qualifier, mind you.
That's true. It is Lokov, of course, representing, I believe it's Virtus Pro, yes, and going up against Falcon's own
MOK 来了
Japan.
Moke dapped you up at the in the KOF topic.
Yeah,
was
I
so
wasn't ready
funny.
for that. I wasn't ready. He was like, he gave me one of these, and I was like, I gave him a handshake at first, and I was like, I felt bad because I basically left him hanging. So I feel bad about that. But yeah, you know, all love to you, Moke.
He saw everyone else dapping
Yeah, exactly,
you up.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why. That's why. And I felt bad for baiting him, you know. But yeah, so it's gonna be a Hokumaru versus Marco matchup. It looks like if this button check is to be trusted.
Yeah, Lokov, of course, one of the premier Marco players. And, you know,
他还是北斗
one
玩
thing I
哦
do gotta say is I'm glad there's no color edit offline.
Yeah.
So I don't have to look at Lokov
Oh yeah, the
and whack
watermelon one.
Marco.
You don't like that? I think it goes hard, bro.
I do not.
I think it goes hard.
Bro, it's like moldy on the top with like the
Yeah,
frosted tip.
come on, man.
I do
It's
love
cool,
Lokov,
bro.
though. Absolutely love Lokov. And of course, love some Marco Rodriguez as well. So
Yeah, Lokov is cool as hell. Moke seems like a cool dude. It's hard to communicate.
看一
of
下
course, with both
MOK
of
的
them,
北
but
斗
we
玩
make it work.
怎么样
And？ that's what's so cool about the FGC, man.
we speak the language of fighting games.
Exactly.
Here we go. He's got the orange jumpsuit on.
Ready? Word? You never see that.
这么
move.
勇敢
No turnaround punch right off the bat.
Why not? Okay, the cross up. He lets go of the rev just a moment too soon. The overhead.
This is classic Lokov. Honestly, I think that not having access to hard knockdowns off of rev arts does, or excuse me, EX moves, does not bother Lokov at all. The way that he plays is
有了
just always constantly going forward.
Yeah, he makes a lot of
Oh.
big, good reads.
安全跳
Usually. But he also
没有
makes
安全
those
跳
guessing situations count.
To the other side, into the low, and the
死
super.
去
That is probably the fastest round we've seen so far here in this top 24.
Yeah, very explosive, of course. Lokov, definitely an explosive player, I'd say. Moke can be too, but he likes to play like those nickel and dime characters, right? And kind of just like frustrate you and then kill you when you get frustrated.
北斗玩有改了
Nice
有啊
smash,
有改啊
2A.
我觉得改的让我有点放
Oh,
弃
just
了
hitting raw.
Yeah, catching
虽然它
and
只有
mashing at the
小
lead.
改但是
Nice extension.
但是我觉得差太多了账面上改一点点啊但是因为同时其他人也加强
Now
了
creating that space.
也加快
The
了
life lead here,
我
that's
我
when
目前
Kamari
感受
starts
不
to
太
play the
到
runaway game.
北斗玩的明显优势
He's feeling all right. He's feeling okay after that. Oh, no, never mind.
Swinging at ghosts.
Fighting his demons, as they say. Moke evening it up. 1 to 1.
空中他的判定框
Yeah, now-
那个受击框也
Now that
也
you
加
reminded me, bro,
加大
I
了
do feel bad about not
然后
going for the
一些
jackpot.
帧数也有
I
改
feel bad.
变
I baited him so hard, bro.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
他其实改了蛮多小地方的
No, dude, he got baited. He actually got baited, bro. That was conditioning.
Oh, just going for the auto combo there into the overhead. Nice guard cancel elbow.
Nice block on the overhead, though. Okay. Nice 2-hit combo. Some old school KOF for you.
Oh no.
And the
but-
punish.
And that was one of the big nerfs as well, making it pretty much universally punishable now for most of the cast.
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe not Ronaldo. Plus frames. Oh, wow. Challenges.
DPing out, and now just trying to find that last hit, putting himself into
Wait.
overheat there, trying to get the chip damage.
Anyone's game still.
Oh no!
啊没凹中
Wait, still needs one more touch after this.
没死
Lokov, though, half his guard gauge is in shambles. Has 2 bars of super to work with.
绝招
And he gets
啊没有
crossed
绝
up
招
at the very end. Mook stealing that one away.
What a first game there.
God damn, bro.
said nighttime is for adults, right?
Man, Moke is so good. So good at just staying calm in those scary scenarios,
Hell
those
yeah.
heightened scenarios.
Absolutely.
看不出哪只偏强哦。我目前看出来的是普利查跟比利啦。
Oh, that was a big whiff there on the standing D. Lucky he didn't get
大先生其实也偏强，但是我现在还对大先生没有那么熟悉，我没有办法算是观察名单啊，但是我觉得他应该会偏强。
Wanted that hard knockdown, but didn't get much out of it. Nice JD, and he gets hit from the plus frame.
可是不代表偏强的就跟其他人有巨大落差哦。
That's right. Cross it to the other side there.
挡住。
This time going to be able to block and punish the super accordingly.
Beautifully done.
没啊。
You ever wonder if we should
不
just
省
like
气
hamming it up, you know, even though we
其实
don't,
如果是
you know?
我这个地方我不会出绝招哎。
I don't know. Let's talk about it in the break.
Okay.
因为出绝招也不会死。
Okay, just runs right into the. I don't even know what that is. That's the hold kicks special, right?
Yes. The turnaround kicks.
Yeah.
Still very rare to see. Essentially dead moves, but Lokov likes to pull him out here and there.
Yeah.
You talking about hamming it up for the
用
parry?
Vox 的人多吗？
Bro,
目前还是那两
I know.
个。
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
it's not special
but like,
anymore.
No, but like the casual. Yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
可是那两个把 Vox 玩的真的是蛮好的。
Look at that defense. Okay, gets opened up.
你看北斗丸，我讲的就是这个小拳小脚很多的东西，北斗丸很难打，尤其他现在又他的轻脚又变慢了。 他轻脚又变慢之后其实某种程度上是更痛苦。他就只能打一些比较，打一些比较比较标准力回的东西，可是他的力回又没有像比利啊那一些的性能那么好，所以我目前也是有点半弃北斗丸的。
Oh my god, and again, the turnaround punch at round start. The EX one as well.
Nice forward B. I want to say forward B.
我目前可能会组完比利啦，然后再来是普利查。
Again for the anti-air.
因为比利我本来就有玩。
Too ready, bro.
然后他这一次他整体上来讲，只能说是伤害稍微降了一点点，绝招的伤害降了一点点。 然后整体的玩法核心是不变的，但是北斗丸变了。
Finds a lucky break there, but you don't get anything guaranteed anymore off of that.
北斗丸比较不太能在那边一直弄。
Surprising, gets the hard knockdown now. The most Marco at his most dangerous. Oh my gosh, gets the cross up. This should be enough.
Yeah, could spend the level 2. Just goes for level 1.
马可的那个折没了吗？马可还是有折，只是要 SPG 的时候才可以。因为现在 EX 招可以瘦身滚起来。
He thinks that he's safe for him to stop blocking there, and he just gets clocked.
所以现在马可依赖 SPG， 那个要做一下思考，要怎么分配。
Oh no! Oh, that was such a bad mistake for Moke. That should have been a wild punish for him. Finds the forward D anyway into a hard knockdown off of the super.
One more mix and we're going to final game, final round.
And again, the down A mash, 4 frames, catching the forward movement from Lokov. And yes, like you said, final game, final round for our final top 8 qualifier for winner's side.
Lokov, though, coming into this with the meter advantage, ends up losing out on the turnaround punch at round start.
Oh, runs right into that button. They didn't change it at all, by the way. Well, they changed it a tiny bit, but it's like nothing. Well, actually, no, they didn't change that button.
DP break.
哎呦，连续3个神龙。
One of them's gonna connect.
And it did. But you know, Moke does have the life advantage right now. Okay.
Creating that space.
SPG activated for Marco. So dangerous in this position.
中段啊，完了，站不起来了，站不起来。
Oh, and then just splashing on the Rebel so you don't get punished?
Oh, what a mechanic, my guy.
绝带
With the
走，
lights.
I don't know if this is enough, Jobber.
It might not be. He's took off the headset.
咚，
It is just
脊椎
another
骨被打断了。
delayed KO. And look at that. In top 8, we have 2 Japanese players going up against each other on winner's side and 2 Mexican players going up against each other on winner's side.
Holy, that is insane. What a turn of events. Neku making it this far. Very, very impressive showing from him. Lokov as well, as we just saw. Amazing adaptations and good, just like good. I want to say a different thing, but I'll say heads up play.
Yes. Good fight IQ.
Yes. Good fighter IQ.
Absolutely.
But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed those matches. Don't go. We've got some ads to play soon. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. That might have been too fast. That might have been too fast.
In for Season 2, fan-favorite characters make their way to the roster. Season Pass 2 is here. 6 months, 6 characters, a new fighter each month.
RB 对 MOK 哦，看 RB 能不能把 MOK 给干掉，但我觉得有机会，
Available
因为北斗丸的核心真的变了。金在勋强吗？我个人特别去研究它，但是目前直观上我觉得不强。RB 应该是用牙刀啦。
Shop.
2XKO Season 1 is now live, featuring an all-new Battle Pass, stage, and champion, Caitlyn, the Sheriff of Piltover. 2XKO is excited to announce Frame Perfect, a competitive theme
突然声音没了，什么声音没了？
help fund prize pools and tournament costs for TOs across the world. Elite competitors will clash across
什么声音不见了？
Evo Japan to Combo Breaker and beyond, rising to the ultimate finals in Seoul. Don't miss your shot to qualify for the high-stakes ARC World Tour Finals on March 20th through 22nd.
二郎会不会再出金卡吧？这不知道哎、但我感觉应该不会，因为已经有东焕跟金在勋了。
These ain't your average customs. Hand-painted by Atasa Limited in Japan with Quanva's signature teal flames and gold accents. With only 50 units worldwide.
不过只是猜的而已。
Grassroots FGC since 2021. Mana Moon.
原则上在勋的招式跟金卡法87%是一样的。 所以我感觉应该不会再出一只重复性的角色。他连那些拳脚的那个姿势都一样啊。除非金卡法换招式，但是金卡法也不可能换招式啊。
Whether you're headed to your local or an important job interview, we've got the gear you need. Shirts, hats, pants, keychains, blankets, mugs. But it won't be here forever, so get yours now.
希望会出大雄，大雄是谁？谁是大雄？ 我把那个字给拉出来。雷电，二郎的雷电是谁？我看一下，雷电。哦，那个摔跤手。他这只是二郎的角色吗？哎，对，初代的明二角之一。跟暴龙王 PK 是吧？可是说实在的，这个游戏啊，对摔技角色有一点不友善。不是说强度的问题，而是操作上，其实我自己初步感觉啊，这个游戏的系统玩起来，对像老鹰这种角色，操作是相对是非常不友善的，因为确实是比较违反格斗游戏的玩法。
And welcome back, everybody, with us at Frosty Faustings 2026. This is the SWC's first qualifying spot for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. We are halfway through our top 24.
That's right.
At the moment, we saw all 4 of the winner's side people qualifying.
因为要晋升就困难了嘛。
left for you guys here
他其实摔碗可以压，只是因为他是比较属于被动的。你像以老鹰来讲好了，他比较属于被动的，而且是非常被动。然后你因为这个游戏防守本来就偏困难。 所以你在那边连续金防，然后再转360这一类的技巧，确实是比较违反这个游戏的操作特性。
I could have changed history, bro. A little surprising, honestly, to see a lot of names that I expected to see not in this list. Of course, we see. Well, you guys can't see it, but we see a shot of like Nemo in the crowd right there. One of the guys that I expected to see, making it pretty far, of course. But this bracket was so incredibly top heavy. There's like incredibly dense amount of skill. In that entire bracket.
Yeah, no matter where you were, it was a death pool.
Yeah. So like, all like me, players on like my level and like the homies, we would be like, we would like low seeds or whatever. We would win maybe one match, and then we would just
这可能要试试看呢。
destroy.
可是对啊，现代没有假动作啊，现在就少了东西。
So it's like where do you even go? Like everybody is so good.
I mean, everyone wanted to come out to this tournament because it was the very first qualifier, right? The very first qualifier for the SWC. So people want to get in as early as possible so that they don't have to stress about it, right? Last thing you want is to be at an LCQ.
Yeah, you want to do like what Xiaohai did last year, win You know, it was Evo Japan was the first qualifier. He won that, sitting pretty.
是说我也没有试过这个游戏的现代模式
some other game and won a bunch of money in that other game.
That's true.
And came back and did pretty well for himself in, you know, the ones that he qualified in. So yeah, that's the goal, right? That's always the goal, and that's what everybody right now is playing for, of course, and also, you know, pride, honor, all that. You know,
of course,
all that stuff.
Of course. But, you know, pride and honor is pretty expensive when you're flying from all the way to Japan, right?
Exactly,
to America. So
yeah.
they're here for a reason, for a purpose, and it's to win these games and make some money to take home and also earn that SWC qualifier spot.
Yeah, the SWC qualifier spot, of course, super coveted, right? From everybody, we saw how much like prestige.
只是因为我自己本身我真的没有办法，
Like I'm so glad.
没有办法操作现代，那个违反我的直觉。
I'm sure there's no way it will. Just with the amount of the level.
假动作占很大成本，占很大，占很大。
Ahead of time as well, right? Because Fatal Fury did release.
因为你随时你的重拳重脚，甚至有时候你轻脚轻拳，偶尔都会用到。但是原则上，重手重脚是一定会按的。 你只要出了重手或重脚，你就一定得按。你不按一定会被打。因为我有可能重拳打了你挡住，我-3或-4，就是那种或者可能或更多，就是会被打的那一种。可是当我按了假动作之后，我可能会变+2、+3、+1。 我从不能动变成可以继续动，所以假动作是在这个游戏里面是很重要的一件事情。
Again, yeah, no Mr. Big for how strong I feel like he was on release.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Big is, of course, I saw a couple bigs in the bracket going pretty far too. I want to say I think it was Masao playing him. I forget. So, yeah. Anyways, Mr. Big, of course. I don't think we'll be seeing him in this top 24.
No, I don't think so either.
You know, we're getting some variety. I think also right now, a lot of players are like they're like kind of lost as far as who they want to play, who to invest time into.
Or they're also looking into the future at characters that are, you know, because we know a lot of the characters that are coming out in Season 2, and some of those are real fan favorites. I'm sure we're going to see a ton of Geese once he drops, right?
That's true.
But it looks like we are actually moving on to a different game here. We'll give you guys that KOG and Punko match a little bit later, but we're going to kick things off.
比完了 ET 冠军
That's right.
分数哥第2名
Gonna be a heartbreaker for one of them, I'm sure. Making it this far and coming short right at the very end to making it into that top 8.
Now, this guy, Shadow X, though, he was playing Rock before it was cool, okay?
That's right.
He has been committed to this character. That's one thing about Shadow X is commitment.
That's right.
This man picks a character at the start of a game or a team and it rides them all the way to the very end. Ride or die with his character choices.
And he's made some good choices, at least in the 15 department. And it's looking like he made a good choice in the Fatal Fury department, too.
Yeah, those Rock stocks rising.
Yeah, man.
The Rock versus Hokutamaru once again. Familiar sight.
Okay, trying to navigate the gauntlet here with that Rock. Oh no! Gets baited by the double jump. Very strong option for Hokutamaru, of course.
One of the big things you'll see, he's one of the Rocks that likes to lean into command grab a lot.
Right, yeah. It's in his blood, bro. He's a grappling player.
I hope to see him on Krauser.
Hell yeah.
Drop this Rock character.
Oh, you know what? That'd be sick.
Yeah. Oh, man, just a staggered pressure here with these buttons. Catching Shadow X, attempting to press.
Nice jump back C from Shadow X. Putting on the pressure, but spending a lot of rep to do it.
Oh, trying to jump in. These little rev blocks peppered in just to try and push back and negate some of that chip damage as well.
Woo. Oh my gosh, gets thrown out of his own command grab. Oh, doesn't get wow punish.
Yeah, try to go for that standing D after the backdash. Oh, stuffing the empty low attempt immediately into the Shining Knuckle.
哦，假动作。
Oh, speak of the devil,
这个还可以这样假动作。洛克
sneaking it in there.
洛
I
克
didn't even
那
know he
那
could
张
do
这
that.
个
To
很
be
强哎。
quite honest with you.
Ooh. Nice cross under there. Unable to. Oh no! Unable to get the cross up on the hop too. And now stuck in the corner.
Nice air to air though from Shadow X. Of course, one of the hallmarks of his gameplay. Oh no! Baits out the 6D from Gumi. Punishes very well.
And that bait was incredible because Shadow.
你看，其实像现在北斗丸这样啊，现在这样在打，他其实就很标准、很标准的拳脚力回在那边打来打去而已，比较没有办法像之前那样一直贴在你脸上，一直点，一直抢招。
By that annoying Hokumaru jump B, and again you see putting on the pressure.
就要变得更小心，但是你那么小心就又丧失了北斗丸的特色，我的感觉是这样啊。改版后洛克评价上升很多，对我来讲是上升很多的，因为它的速度也都加快了，所以速度加快的情况之下可以解决很多事情。
That's the Boomer Gundam though. I don't think there's. Well, there's no.
然后
The Boomer Gundam.
北斗丸稍微各种东西都稍微慢了一点点。
Slow and steady here, Shadow X. Already revved up to 59% just through all that blocking.
That's right. Oh my gosh, again, he's choosing to rev guard. Okay, great backdash, wild punch, but misses the run up far C.
我自己玩起来的感觉，就是因为北斗丸各种东西都稍微慢了那么一点点，但是其他人都快了那么一点点。你懂我意思吗？你一减下来，然后其他人一加上去，你没有。你没有太明显的优势了。我的想法是这样啊。看推特还以为北斗独强，这个是我一开始我自己我就觉得他并没有很强，始终如一。
I told you he loves to go for
Ponko 还是牙刀吗？应该是吧，我不知道哎，还没有看到他。
He can smell the fear from a mile away, bro.
This man is a Clark Still player.
推特一堆北斗梗图，推特也一大堆卡恩梗图啊。但是其实我觉得卡恩还是很强啊，他只是需要多动一点脑袋而已。可是现在没有看到卡恩啊，可是我觉得卡恩其实没有那么糟，没有像推特讲的那么糟。
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can see it for sure.
Especially early on, he was definitely playing at a KOF pace.
I think a lot of people were really trying to play super fast, but I think as people got so much better with defense, we're starting to see it slow down quite a bit. We're seeing a lot of games, or a lot of rounds go very close to timeout, I feel like.
And Gumi is really close to getting eliminated here from this bracket. Definitely needs to lock it in right now. That's a good start, but the backdash to escape there from Shadow X. He's one touch away, two possibly from closing this out.
Anything could happen, Jobber.
可是我自己在打认可啊，我还是有遇到几个卡恩，遇到2-3个厉害的。其实我觉得再花一点时间，他就能开发出更好的东西。
Okay, chases the oh my god, and just mashes the down A 4 frames in your face. Gumi keeping himself alive.
因为初步这样打起来，我的感觉就是卡恩的那些 set 其实还是有，只是没有像以前那么厉害。但是你要说他变成大变吗？也没有，他并没有变成大变。
C from Shadow X.
这场洛克打北斗怎么那么无聊？这个就是很典型的我讲的那个东西啊。我洛克加快了，你北斗变慢了。那你北斗你能抢到的东西变成不太能抢，那北斗玩就要更小心。那就会回到我最原先讲的嘛，他就只能乖乖的打力回，但是他的力回又没有其他人那么好。
What? Hold on. Is it enough? It absolutely is shining.
你能明白我说什么吗？
Moves on to top 8 losers.
北斗要变得很小心，乖乖打力回。可是他的拳脚的力回性能没有像什么大先生啊、比利啊、普利查这么多元的东西综合在一起，没有这个性能。那我就会觉得北斗丸少了他的核心价值。大先生算很多元。大先生蛮强的，他有大火力，有指令头，也有升龙。虽然他的升龙没那么厉害，但是他也有升龙。然后他有 SPG 的时候，他又有那种像马可的压起身的套路。
Yep, that's them. I see them on the camera getting on the stage. It is going to be KOG up against Punko.
That's right.
This is going to be a great one. Of course, Punko's still rocking.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate. Yes, so we are hearing from the voice of God that
双叶营这次有上吗？目前没看到。
Stream and that was the Mook versus RB match. We will not be treated to that. Who won? That was Mook 2-0.
北斗丸不行了，我自己也觉得有点不太行了。但是北斗丸不是大变啊，只是说他少了核心价值。那我会选择其他更好的。Punko 对小鹿哦，这个对局精彩了。这个对局要么7-3，要么3-7，就是近距离的时候，我觉得牙刀是7，但是中远距离的时候，比例是7，就看两边怎么控，怎么操作。
Crowning not only a Frosty Faustings champion, the first ever Fatal Fury Frosty Faustings champion, but also getting another person qualified into the SWC.
That's right, yeah.
还是比例有利啊。
You did mention Punko being devoted to the Gato. At EWC, there was like an
没有
我 he described Gato as being like
前提是要进去，对啊。但是你反过来说，比例的前提是我要让你不进来啊。
If not the best, since like the KOF 11 days.
对吧？反过来说，反过来讲就是这样。我的有利的前提是我要让你切不进来啊。
Punko also comes from an era and a mindset of character loyalty, right?
Yeah.
You know, from that Street Fighter 4 era where, of course, everyone knew him for.
So yes, you say that, but a lot of these guys that are placing really well are also from that same era.
They are, but they will pick other characters.
But there's no loyalty left.
开局啊
，Yeah, for sure, especially if it's this guy.
但是其实开局，因为比利的起手慢，比利的起手比较慢。
If there's like a hole in his game plan, it's that he doesn't anti-air DP very much. He mostly goes for the high evade attack.
Oh, I see. And anti-air DP is pretty good on Gato as well.
It is.
进去了。
DP is pretty vertical.
Yeah, I think
so it can whiff.
I think they made it better too. I think they made it more horizontal in this patch.
Yeah, that is
这个重手，其实这个重手是可以跳入的。然后那个我会这么说，是因为那个距离，你重拳我一跳就直接进去了。所以比利的玩法其实某种程度上 很吃确认，就是你要打立回的话，要蛮吃确认的。可是牙刀可以胡乱一直晒，因为他的拳相对是比较快的。
Punko though, okay, he's about to get oh there, very nice, but he overheats himself with the guard cancel.
So he has to be completely aggressive, could not block anything there, and ends up getting clipped by the standing A.
That's right. They buffed that normal as well, made it reach a little bit further.
And point SPG is really interesting here for Punko, right? The psychology of bringing this in. Oh, just so you can have that armored move to kind of take advantage and snowball your opponent.
That's right. Yeah, very much. He doesn't want to let you play the game at all, and the best way to do that is by putting that SPG at the front, using those rev blows aggressively, like you said, right? Okay.
Just stuck in the corner. That's 6B helping him escape.
啊，追错边，
Still just getting caught by these stray
这个
lights.
追错边了。
Nice blocking from Koji. Not making. Oh, nice wild punish. Oh my God! Throw bait from that situation.
痛苦了。
Doubling down.
Probably gonna go for the level 1 here. Yep. Still has another bar on deck.
会凹吗？没有凹，他刚才凹了就直接带走了，就不用承担这个风险。我鼓励这个游戏就是要凹。
For KOG, keeping calm under the relentless pressure, the relentless offense of Punko. Oh, nice whiff, wild punish there.
你看那个胖狗已经连续2次。连续2次开场跳起来用 SPG 中。
Just throwing out the anti-air there as well, building up a little bit of meter in the process.
黏住了，啊，要被切开了。
He's not opening himself up at all. He's content to just fuzzy jump to avoid throws. And I mean that's been working out for him, really. And he hasn't had to alter his defense almost at all.
No, and all of his confirms have been pressing through some of the offense, right? Pressing with those lights and just capitalizing with super.
有了。
But right now stuck in the corner once again. Can Punko come out on top this time? This has been a very familiar sight. Super in the corner, but Punko unable to close it out.
这个东西压起身比例是很痛苦。
Yes, sir.
EX right off the bat.
因为即便我看到你的假动作，然后我想要抢个拳脚，抢不太赢，因为他拳脚偏慢，比较快的就下轻脚，可是下轻脚又会怕人家下重手。
Once again has that corner pressure.
这个就是比较痛苦的地方。
No anti-air though. That's what you mentioned that. None of the DP break anti-airs. I don't think a single one has happened here on Punko's side so far.
Yeah, that's like I said, like one of the fatal flaws I think in his gameplay. Although I mean he's managed to kind of game plan his way around it.
啊，这个失败了，他这个要完美防御，但是他失败了。
Set point here for KOG, threatening to eliminate Punko from the bracket.
Again, that was a big. Oh my god.
啊，骗到一个解摔。
Getting eaten alive by the jump
这个超痛
from KOG at the moment.
Punko out of SPG now. No extra defensive modifiers, but still has 2 bars of super meter to work with. Still, this is a tall mountain to climb with this big of a life deficit.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Punko. Okay,
啊，这个失误
on the sweep.
又追错边
Okay, finds the punish. He needs every ounce of damage.
有机会。
Yeah, needs to go into
绝招
level 1.
压起身。
It's still a confirm into another
痛苦的
level
时候
1 isn't
凹
going
吗
to kill in this scenario.
That's right. Oh, okay. Wait,
hold on with the routing.
Quite a
这要死了。
I think this is it.
It should be. Just enough to do it. That first hit doing a nice chunk. And Punko staying alive, taking this to game 3.
Yo, the miraculous call out on the throw. Punko staying alive. Very nicely done. I love watching these two play, man. Oh
打背。
Wait, things are looking real bad all of a sudden for Koji KOG.
压一下，痛苦时刻来了。
Getting aggressive. There's the throw.
Uh-oh.
One thing to also point out too about the SPG, having it on point means that he can has access to those Revic cells much more often, right? He can cancel special into special without overheating yourself early on in the match.
Wait a minute, Jobber. Yo, this is looking all Puko all of a sudden. What in the world just happened? KOG needs to get his head in the game immediately.
Turned around, set point now for Punko. With the meter advantage as well.
Yo, changes the backdash. Are you serious?
痛苦的时刻
Puko
又来了，
actually has the download. I
绝招
am calling it right now.
又要拆了，又要
He's
拆了
reading。him like a book here. Just absolutely opening him up.
牙刀很厉害的那个
Okay.
那个假动作，那个缩脚，那个动作感觉很
Did I
快，
not call it? This man has it downloaded.
很干扰
Okay,
视
he's
线
going。a little too crazy there. Koji gets him a moment to breathe, and that might be what he needs.
Going for the EX, but a challenge back immediately with the 5A, and then just dashing out of the corner, not trying to take any kind of Oki, just trying to get back to mid-screen.
哇！
What?
Still able to block
Out.
it into the DP.
点到位，
He messed up.
但是小路也快过了，他没办法打破防。
And that's it.
Yo, he's just pressing.
凹了。
Oh my god, the level 2 in response to the level 1.
这么厉害
Punko makes his way to top 8 loser side. What a reaction.
Brother, I am so shook. I am so shook. Koji must be shook out of his mind. Puko stamps his ticket into the top 8 with the patience of a saint at the very
你
end
敢
there.
一气，我就敢两气。
That was
Look at-
incredible.
You're going to see the replay here, too. Just what a play. This chunk here, able to take out, and this right at the end. Responds in kind. Like, there's the super
第二
flash,
局不
and
该
it
被抢
bleeds
下的，
into
没办
the
法
other
啊
super flash.
I
那
want
个
to
因为
see-
牙
I want to see his hands
牙
during
刀
the super
牙刀
flash
这
there,
角
to see
色
how
打
quickly
比例
he
就
was
是这样
mashing
啊
that super.
你只
Because
要
that
一
came
贴
out
近了，
the exact
一
frame
贴
that it
脸
could. Maybe maybe you
一
could
贴脸
blindfold it.
那
I don't
个
know.
气
But,
势一来，
either way,
Wow.
that looked impressive.
那个
as hell.
那个
And Puko
那个给人
obviously
的压迫感
very
其实
much
是
knew that
很
it was about to come out, right? Because it
是很
needed to.
强
At some
的。
point, it needed to.
And it just no emotion either.
Yeah, he didn't care.
因为你起身你没办法跟他抢，
Business done, ready to clock in tomorrow to try and earn that SWC spot. But we have
然后你又要
one more
小心
top 8
他
qualifier left
他
for
还
all
有
of you.
指令
It is
头
going to be
然后比如说我
Danny
把你
Mazza up
我把你
against
放
Thor.
倒放倒在地板之
Oh
后，
my goodness. Okay.
我
So,
说一下，
score,
我要么
I
中断，
remember
要么
he was
下段，
dabbling
要么指令头。
initially with like the
比例
Mai
没
at
办法
first,
抢。
which made me very happy.
啊，如果我
And then he
我
dropped it
又
eventually
中间再
for,
插一
for
个
Okamura, which I- of
下
course,
重
I can't
拳
blame him
或
for that.
They always do.
或
Yes,
站立
yes.
重拳
He was also
去
experimenting
抢你
with
的
doing pretty well
抢你的
so
速点的
I
话，
suspect we're
那个
gonna
也
see
是
score Rapid
大
Hokamura
伤啊。
to start. Whereas Daniel Massa is going to be playing that Billy, who many people consider to be kind of a bit, something of a counterpick to Hokamura because of the fact that he has that jump A, which controls so much of that airspace, right?
你看后面
Has been, right?
后
That
面
really
的
was the tail of the first few
胖
majors
胖狗
of the
切进去
game.
之后
Yeah.
就
The fact that people
粘得很
realized,
好。
oh, not only is Billy really good, but he's
他贴
particularly
贴得很
good
牢
against
固啊。
Hokamura, who everyone was playing.
That's right, yeah. And then after that, it was CEO. They nerfed him a little bit, but he was still a pretty strong character.
RB
He just
是不是
wasn't
没有上主口？
quite
好像没有。
cheap enough to hang with the rest of the cheap you know whats of last season. But it's a new season now. And anything could happen, bro. It's still like everybody I talk to is still super tentative about like giving their opinions on stuff because it's so early.
Very, very early. And this obviously is going to be a little bit of a testing ground, being, the very first major in the patch. But there's so much. The patch was so massive that it's going to take some time to really see which characters rise up to the top.
Yeah.
It looks like we might be seeing Andy, actually. I hope.
It's certainly possible, yeah. And that might be, because of the fact that the Hokamura might struggle a bit against the Billy to kind of move around as he wants. Especially, I mean, you can no longer air JD anymore after the double jump, right?
Yep.
And Billy notoriously has he has a super that basically covers the entire dang screen, right?
He has every anti-air in the game.
Yes. So
They gave him all the anti-airs.
Yeah. I suspect that that is a big factor in the Hokamura matchup currently. Yeah, and we see Score locking in. Well, not quite locking in the Andy yet, but looking like it.
I think it's probably going to be the Andy.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think Andy is actually a pretty underrated character, especially in this season where he got some nice love.
Yeah, he's not that bad. Sorry, Mygo, but I don't think he's that bad, personally, especially not anymore.
Yeah, before he was definitely overshadowed by Hokutomaru,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
But now
everybody
I think he has his own real identity here and brings something to the table, and that's why you're seeing him pick this character instead of Hokutomaru in this particular matchup.
Yeah, he's a strange, tricky Shoto, which is not a very well represented archetype.
Danny already starting off strong. That corpse hop into the throw.
Yes, sir. Playing very aggressively. Okay. I wonder if he has labbed out all the different stuff that you can do against that. I've been told that there is some sort of
真的，二郎看完我会看起不会，我现在只看二郎。
I suspect Rev also.
我现在是二郎玩家。
Oh, nice throw tech. Ooh, the air fireball to kind of call out these anti-airs.
升龙
Nice JDs and a 0 frame. He doesn't want to guess at the end. Can't blame him.
Wants to stay as aggressive as possible.
Okay.
Oh, the turn.
啊，这个痛了，
He didn't quite flip
这要带
over to
走
the
了。
other side.
Lucky break there for Daniel Massa. But this should be it. Yeah, this should be enough.
Yeah, with the super, just enough to do it there. Still very close.
安迪是旧的了啊。
Agreed, yeah. I mean, it really just came down to a very unfortunate interaction at the end.
Toss him all the way to the corner, try to go for the low. Nice little guard cancel there, only one swipe.
Okay, finds the far C, punishing the landing frame, very nicely timed. Nice.
现在新的是在勋，
Fireball usage from Score.
然后玛丽
Oh, big whip there though on the standing D, but it's the short hop in that's going to be the big punish.
That's the thing about normals in this game. They aren't that good at anti-airing, like by design.
哇，这个也是好痛啊！ 这
Bit
个
of
紧
desperation,
张
I
了。
gotta say.
Yeah, not too sure what the idea was there, and going to end up getting blown up for it, and Danny going to take game number 1.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see Score. He'll probably go back to character select and deliberate a bit, right? Yeah.
Go cry to your girlfriend.
Oh no,
he's
just
got
immediately
red
went into the rematch.
He believes in the game plan, right?
Just need to be a bit more reserved with the approach sometimes. It's just some of these Hail Mary situations or these overextensions.
Yeah, so costly in this game, right?
Trying to utilize the fireball game a little bit more, but unfortunately that elbow putting him into the corner.
Oh, nice
哇，
dash
这个
under.
跑得真好，
Option, but, no
有
dice
反应
there.。
If that was Hokutomaru, would have hit.
Backdash is a slide. Oh my
啊
gosh.
骗到
amazing
紧摔
throw. Very nice. Doubling down from Daniel Massa. Puts him in the lead all of a sudden.
Danny seems pretty studied in this matchup here. Is doing a good job reacting and counterplaying around the options.
Nice JD. Guarding the plus frames from the air fireball. Uh-oh. Evened up now. Score has the corner.
Slide just getting blocked every single time, and another dash under the demon flip. Anti-airing the teleport.
有死吗
That is the hallmark of a great
啊，没打
Philly
到。
player is the fact that he's able to use
刚才
that
那个
move.
踢
Oh
到
my
就
God.
死了，
Are you dead?
因为气刚好回
That command
满
grab，did a lot of
回满
damage
放一
through
颗，
SPG actually,
别
and
招
then the level
带
1.
走。
It's
那个他
enough.
那个
That is
他那个
enough.
撑
My
杆跳
goodness.
What routing?
大回旋踢没踢到是大亏。
That most command grabs scale the hell out of your combo, but Score just knew. Oh,
Yeah, interesting DP break whiff there. And now just going to be set straight to the corner with the super. Daniel Maza still in such a strong position. Overhead connects. There's the guard cancel out.
trying to reset neutral. Trying to react as well to just random demon flips.
Oh,
The spacing was perfect for a whiff punish there. Oh my gosh.
All right, reeled on in. Oh, and then just into the lights, going to confirm into the super, and now
我觉得分数哥的波可能放太少，他再多发一些波，可能会再更好一点。
I mean, Score is sitting on 2 bars of super meter. That's a lot of money to work with, but
因
it's
为
all
比
depends
利
on
其
how
实
you
有
spend
点
it. If you even get a
有点
chance to
痛
cash it out.
Yeah.
啊，开
The thing is,
我
though,
才刚
Score
讲完
hasn't
他就
been
开
able
始
to
发
play
了。
within any comfortable ranges for himself. He has really just been
偷听我讲话
allowing
是不是
Daniel
啊，
Massa
分数
to
哥？
set the pace. Oh, okay, chasing the back down with
因为
a
远
back
距
dash
离的
with
时候，
Frosty.
比利其实有一
Go for the
点
super for this one. Put you right
有一
outside
点
of
惧
SPG.
怕安迪的波，他那个要快不快的那个有点麻烦。
One touch scenario.
Mistimed the offense there. Uh-oh, big chance for Daniel Massa.
Hello，
No, not like
墨
this
西
Score.
哥生命口来打比赛
This，is rough. Gonna be a super here for the hard knockdown.
毕竟可能新的
Now you're
版
in a
本
game losing
大家都有机
situation.
会
Tournament life is on the line. Aru, is this gonna be enough with the super?
I
啊
want
可
to
能玩
say
家也
yes.
也
We
变
shall
多
see in
了
just a moment here. It is
啊
enough.
分数哥
Daniel
死去
Massa eliminates Score and moves on into the top 8, which happens tomorrow.
What a top 24, full of some crazy experiences and some heartbreakers, but the top 8 is sure to be even better.
Agreed. That was, did not disappoint one bit. The level of play, of course, even just, like a weekend, maybe a week and a half or so out from the patch, and people seem to have adjusted pretty quickly. But we're just scratching the surface here, folks. There's still a lot of development to be done over the tournament season. We saw even last year how much the game changed from release to SWC, and we're
这样就
expecting to see the
8
same thing
强
here.
了。
So this is going to be a crazy season to follow along with. I'm looking forward to it, Jobber. I'm sure you're looking forward to it, right?
I am. I'm
So
also,
you guys are as well, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to top 8 tomorrow too, because Mexico just showing they're getting better and better and better. A couple of Mexican players there in top 8 trying to win that SWC spot, Aru.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We can actually see the bracket now. So
Look
you
at
can see
that.
we've got on winner's side we got Japan versus it's Japan versus Mexico for both of the matchups. Actually, that's pretty nice. Goichi versus Neku, and Lokop versus Mitsuhashi.
勾一
And
级
on
对
the
内
loser
裤，
side, we see Shadow X versus Kunko and Mok. Oh, dude, this is all East
那个
versus
那个叫什么
West
内
matchup.
裤
This is
That is
awesome.
fire,
It
dude.
is Mexico
Lokop
versus
对
the East here.
Mitsuhashi.
There is going to be a hell of a story to tell
Hell yeah.
going into this top 8. And I can tell y'all that Aru and Rome are going to deliver that
墨
story
西
to
哥
you all,
墨
right?
西
But
哥
that's
好像
gonna
一
be
直
it
以
for
来
us
都
tonight,
对
it for
于
us for Frosty
SNK 的
Faustings
游戏
day
都
number
蛮
1, but we still have 2 more
蛮
days
厉
remaining.
害的。
So make sure to come back tomorrow. We'll see y'all then.
休息一下。
Level up your gaming empire with Gaming Generations, the Midwest's premier force, delivering blockbuster events like Frosty Faustings and Pokemon Regionals across the US. Gaming Gen has every gamer's back. 2XKO is a 2v2 fighting game featuring the iconic champions of League of Legends. Fight solo or with a friend. Play for free on PC or console. Message sales@monamoon.com if you're interested in carrying Monamoon products. Almost 100 stores nationwide and a few internationally, with above-average margins and fast customer service. We carry binders, deck boxes, trading cards, and many other TCG accessories. Okizeme Coffee brings you the perfect morning combo. Get launched by their Dark Roast, a smooth Guatemalan blend with powerful chocolate notes. Whether cold brew, French press, or drip, this bean tastes great even without sugar, making it a healthy way to avoid overpaying at the coffee shop. And if you want to optimize your routes, the Light Roast is a Colombian blend that's perfect for a pour-over. The citrus and plum notes will definitely improve your wake-up options. Unleash the next era of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Season Pass 2. 6 explosive DLC fighters dropping monthly from January through June 2026. Starting with Taekwondo Master Kim Jae-hoon. Returning legends Nightmare Geese, Blue Mary, and Wolfgang Krauser join the fray, plus 2 epic mystery characters teased for massive surprises. Rectangle Corner, badass controllers to dominate the competition. The Skullgirls Community Tour 2026 is in full swing. Frosty Faustings is the first offline stop of the year. Coming to Combo Breaker, CEO, TNS Online, and more to be revealed. More details at start.gg/Skullgirls.
Not great here for Vulture. Def kind of just rolling all over him.
Vulture did get him in the corner one time, but Def was able to extricate very quickly. Didn't end up losing too much health for it and continued to control the round.
The double jump, a little bit awkward here. Nice close slash from Vulture. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay. Secret Garden. FB's to get out because you basically can't really get like a true meaty Secret Garden setup from that kind of knockdown. So smart of Vulture to recognize. Justice pretty big, so I assume you get really easy JD loops on this character as well. 1, 2, yeah, 6H from the knockdown here. One more hit can do it. Scary throw situation, yeah, run up throw. I mean, it's just guess per game, right? Is it strike or is it throw?
That's just brutal.
Yeah.
Vulture has not been able to set up a single time. Like we talked about how smart you have to play, and Deft is just a little bit further ahead, has so many answers to the default nuke setups, and Vulture has not found a way around it.
Oh,
just faster. Right, you trade in that situation with the Secret Garden, and it makes it Milia's turn.
Uh-oh. Is Milia going to dizzy their opponent? Oh, no. Desperation Super not going to work out. There's a burst.
You tried.
Yeah.
Well.
At
that point,
Vulture looked like
it's a little tough.
They were not down to try and win that one. You know what? That's really understandable. That's kind of CBT to try and win from 1 HP against Milia, even if you did get that burst out. That's not happening. So, good stuff. That means Vulture will end at 9th, I believe, because that's a top 8 qualifier. So, great run from Vulture. That does mean Death is locking themselves into top 8. So, good stuff to them. I'm sure they're happy about that. I always enjoy commentating more of their matches. So, yeah, what a match.
And we're going to be chugging along with more of the losers qualifiers. Yeah. We got TJ Brown back at it again.
Yes, sir.
Versus Woocash.
Yeah. Woocash, we haven't seen him on stream yet, but definitely no stranger to the stage at all. Versus TJ Brown, definitely tough loss for TJ Brown against Hota. So I think it's going to be interesting to see whether or not like they can bounce back from that. And fighting against Woocash is pretty annoying. I mean, Baiken, no one ever likes fighting Baiken, so yeah.
She is a character of all time.
Yeah, she's a character, that's for sure. Wukash definitely. Well, both these players have been playing for a long time, so don't think. Oh, we got.
Oh, we're doing handstands.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but we just
here?
had like a random handstand.
What was that about?
Is that watches? Again, I'm just gonna assume if it's a handstand, watches. That looks like it's watches.
They did that right in front of 2 production people who were talking about something and didn't even acknowledge it. It was like, we've got way more important things to worry about than whatever's going on over here.
Yeah, they didn't see watches in the bracket, though, so I'm not sure if they got knocked out earlier or something, but that's TJ Brown sitting down. Where's Wukash?
All right, we got Wukash there as well. Perfect. Haven't gotten to see any Wukash this weekend yet, so it'll be fun.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So, Baiken versus Testament. It's kind of the same story with Baiken against any character they're playing usually. It's like gonna make it a little more awkward to for the opponent to do their standard offense. EXE Beast is kind of useful though, because if you do the back EXE Beast, I believe if you guard cancel it, it's like dead angle, which means it goes backwards, which is not helpful.
Yes.
But I think the big one is like your options. Like Testament, for example, Testament far slash is like it's pretty predictable what's going to happen off the far slash. So usually the answer for Testament is if they don't want to be predictable, they can just do web, I guess, and it's kind of safe. But then you give up a lot of your offense, right? So
yeah, your strings are a little bit linear with your offensive pressure, so that is something that Baiken can take advantage of. But to your point, there are mix-ups, there's ways to set up more of that zoning game plan.
You can always far slash warrant when you think Oren is coming. But
8强会是
don't think that's what we're going to see here, but I'll give someone $5 to do on stream. How about that?
还是怎么样
We'll see.
Yeah. Wukash can totally hear me right now.
Bro's ready to go.
明天哦
like $5 bet.
We're doing the wrist warm-ups. He's ready to do it.
All right. Here we go. That's our far slash.
Okay,
Like a
they're
good
both
budget.
pressing
Oh, wow.
buttons.
Actually gets a full conversion.
哇，
It was a
明
black
天还
pick,
是
but
那么
yeah,
早啊
not where we want to be. What's going on? I was like, this is a button check.
那差不多可以去补眠了
Wukash going crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
这是什么游戏啊
Convert there. Yeah, IAD Tatami's a little bit too far. That forward EXE Beast. There's a Sakura RC.
It is just forever Wukash's turn right
now.
TJ Brown has barely gotten to press a button.
Yeah, that's a crazy. I don't know if that's
GG
actually what
GG
Wukash read,
ST
but
嘛
delay Yozansen. TJ Brown is in trouble. That trade is not good for TJ Brown. I think you're dead.
Ooh, not quite. Runs into the net.
Double Yozansen.
fine,
That
though.
move has very surprisingly low recovery. Like, you can actually just kind of like Yozansen. Love the camera
这种
shot, by the way.
这种系列的游戏我真的
Yeah, that
玩
was
不懂
actually a
你像这种这边打来打去飞来飞
Finally,
去
though, it is
Yeah,
TJ
she's
Brown's
too short. She's too short. Oh no! So I think her standing animation might be too short, but that maybe
这种系列的我真的没有
maybe
办
the
法
block
玩
animation.
像那个什么2XKO 龙珠
There are strange
那一类
differences
这一
between,
系
like,
列的玩法
block
的
and
我真的没有
hurt
办法
box and regular standing hurt box in this game. They're
Forgot
pretty
about the
funny.
tree placement, and that gives TJ Brown the opportunity to recycle one more time,
Yeah,
hit you with the
might be
net
in
as well.
trouble.
GG
Yeah,
there we go.
That's the other nice thing. It doesn't matter if they can guard cancel if you simply do 50-50 overhead. Like if you do 6-speed, they can't guard cancel that. So
主要是玩法吧玩法因为它这个就是
I was gonna say
它好像也没有转
Baiken is
招
light, so it's a little easier to do Badland loops on this character. Important burst here. Yeah,
它就
you
是
see
比如说
Wukash
A A
is trying
B
to
B
use,
A C
Tatami
这种连法
as a way to
好
kind
像
of
是这样嘛
negate
对不对
EXE beats,
就是一直用按
but
的
I think
然后
Tatami has a lot more
空
recovery
中的
than EXE
追
beats.
加啊或者是连段到一半什么空中瘦
So
身或者是把你
not
弹
really
开
working out.
我真的没有办法
So we got that Master of
Oh
Puppets, though,
yeah,
which means we
actually
have more
that
setup
use
opportunities.
Mawani come use the K guard cancel backwards. It looked like a backdash, but that was not a backdash. He used it against the back EXEDs. That was really funny.
Wukash struggling against the zoning tools. It seems like TJ Brown is starting to find
然后
the
这边
stride with that.
整场飞
Set
来
up the
飞去
net,
哦
的
no
set up the beasts, and eventually TJ Brown is
Yeah.
able to find conversions off of both.
Big
2XKO
smile
是
TJ
方向
Brown
加
there.
按键不用转招
All right.
好像这个
also has
看他的那个
I don't think we're gonna
看
see
他的
it.
那个游戏的动态应该也
We
是
do
差
what
不
we can to
多
kill this character, New Testament, I think. Or slash still on the table, yeah.
Ooh, I love the defense there from TJ off the
Oh,
beginning.
you
Just
Sakura
instant back
didn't work
dash.
out. Yeah. So Sakura is a
二
straight
叉
down
KO
dash
我有
follow-up
试
that
玩
doesn't
过
have
啊
that much invulnerability, so you can
然后
get
它
hit in the middle of it if they just
它
do,
还有一个很大的
work
问
out,
题，
right?
就是我玩那个游
Air
戏
reset
啊
into，full combo here?
我的眼睛没办法对焦哎，
Really wants to make that
因为我
map
不知道要
work.
看哪里
Getting to find it, though, and once
没有
again,
一个
Wukash
没有一个
in
比
an
较
awkward
明确
spot
的
in these neutral interactions,
Yeah,
but
明
this
确的
time
一个
had a early
注
lead.
目点让
Can
我
you get
让我
enough out
看
of，it with one more
哦
对
neutral?
啊，画面很花，
Gets hit by the overhead. Yeah,
所以我的
Succubus
眼
that
睛
tries
就会
to
失焦，
cancel, but
就是
okay,
完全
one hit.
完全不知道要看
Oh,
什么，
huge carry, but not for
然后就是眼前
Caught by the net again.
眼前模糊一片。
Flying to space, stalling out
There it is
beautifully
again. Wait, we
there.
got RC for the win maybe there.
Oh.
It was maybe a hard-hitting burst, I'm not sure. Can still win off of this. Oh, goes for Warrens. Yeah. Wukash somehow is a genius with knowing when to do the run versus like
眼睛
knowing
糊成一
exactly when
片。
DJ Brown is going to do Warrant. Yeah, does damage, doesn't get the full conversion, but oh! Oh! Air hit!
Oh no.
It's a ground hit, but not as good as the air hit. Definitely wanted the air hit there, but
Yeah, didn't get a great punish off of the burst
oh,
bait
nice
there.
anti-air 2S here from TJ. That did not look like it was going to work, but
Wukash has a lot of
Oh,
really
footsie.
good ideas when they are finally
Nightmare
in.
Circular?
It's just very,
oh,
very
there's
difficult.
so much damage if we get the balance and we don't, but
这个大概
that's
看一
from
下
Baku，to Baku
看个几场，
gets the
差不
follow
多
up
要来
reset
补。
throw. This is unblockable
先
coming
看
up
一下
next.
这个游戏是怎
Oh
么
wait,
玩
sorry,
的。
it's the where we can't jump. My bad.
Can you find a way to
Austerman,
extricate yourself?
Yeah, Austerman. I'm not used to the colors, okay? I was really excited for a second. But usually when you see Viking player, you're gonna see the H-fob or you're gonna see the infinite counter hit one or the you cannot jump or do anything basically. You just have to sit there.
你看他这个
Early
这个
burst from
打到了，
Wukash.
可是他
Doesn't
可以在
wanna deal
空
with
中
that.
把你
Oh,
弹
no.
开，
TJ Brown
我就
wins
觉
neutral
得
again, though.
Oh no!
很
Yeah,
不
TJ
符
Brown's
合
struggling to
现
convert
实。
against Viking though. There's a K follow-up again.
但是我自己可能是我自己的偏见呐，
The early
Oh!
rounds
因为对我
where
来讲，格斗
TJ
游戏
Brown
就
was able to
是
get the
Very
setups
nice.
going. Worked very
Oh
well.
no! There's still a web. There's still a web.
硬核的
Oh, okay,
转
killed him
招
with the-
硬派的
I
玩
think
法
he。also plugged up the combo because he was worried about
当然，
that.
这个一定有它的
Get him in
技
the
巧
corner
在，
though.
只是
Opportunity
我
to
自
get
己
back into this.
No, he's alive.
我的成长环境就是这样。
Wukash probably just
我的
like
成
maybe
长环
buffering
境就是
Baku there or
要
something,
转
not
招
sure.
啊，要
Even
练
has the
练
nets
那
for
些转
insurance on
招
the，Oki setup. Great
一
stuff
些
from
有的
TJ
没
Brown.
的，
Getting the first round of this critical
就是
game
比较
three,
偏
this
精
top
准
eight
，Oh
losers
no,
qualifier.
需要精准做一些操作。
This is like running into stuff. I got hit.
像这一系列的游戏就相对
Oh, didn't change.
连段比较宽松嘛。
TJ Brown, what could the hitbox?
Ooh, I like the cross up
Oh!
there. Go for positioning instead of Oki. You want to hold center screen. TJ Brown fights back. Get the curse activated.
Tommy, there's a high. Oh, Warren cross up. This should be it. I think with Chip, it's like very hard. Yeah,
Found
a
it.
single crow touching the toe. Touching the toe for the chip out.
A
Wow.
very close set.
Yeah.
But finds the opening in the end.
Yeah. I questioned a little bit. Like I watched Wukash a lot, and this time he looked very impatient. But I understand that against Testament it feels like a character where you feel like you have to go. But I think TJ Brown feeling pretty good about that. I mean, it was a rough
好了，
loss in
就
Winterside,
先
but
播到
it
这
was
边
a
了。
pretty commanding W.
明天早上见。
It was.
Yeah.
It's fun to see
明早
the,
如果
the
我有
comebacks
醒
of
来
these
的话
players. And in those, we talked about it earlier, those final moments,
Yeah.
that
明
last
早如果我有
round
醒
there,
来的
there's
话，我
so
们再来
much
看
on the
8强。
line trying to make it into this top 8. Will you fold
大
under
家记
pressure or
得
are
准
you
备
gonna
去吃
closer?
午餐了，
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think
再撑一下。
hey, it's testament when your opponent has to come to you and you get to just, play the keep away
就
game.
先播到这边啦。
I think you're in a good spot.
Bye
if
bye.
you're able to do that, basically. So yeah. So excited to see that. We have one, I think, last losers qualifier match. Maybe I'm miscounting. Maybe there's one more after this. Could be one more after this. But we got Soup versus Izzy coming up